you to the death. I'll punch you to the death. Talk about the globe, standing 10 toes with your theory to the test. Theory to the test. We be the SPS. We be the SPS. I'll punch you to the death. I'll punch you to the death. Show me what you know. Beliefs and principles. And say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Melanin popping, and we gonna see conversation, reality. What you want, we got what you need. A dose of the truth, a brick of the street. Gotta touch grass when you on this scene. Sometimes seem too gray to me. Either it is or it ain't. Gotta keep it tall. Small thoughts, R.I.P. Flawed in all. Righteous call. Bro folks tall. BS fall. Pull your stack, break your guard. Stereotypes can't play this long. Throw your scripts against this wall. Talking points to your flaw. Legs to limb, take this wall. Gotta keep it trill, gotta keep it raw like yes. Or punch it to the death. Or punch it to the death. Talk about the globe, standing 10 toes with your theory to the test. Theory to the test. We be the SPS. We be the SPS. Or punch it to the death. Or punch it to the death. Show me what you know, beliefs and principles, and say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Too extreme to ever be. We bring balance to how you think. Do it make sense? Will it really work? Put it to the test. Tell me what you seen, what you heard. Would it really be? Did you fail? Did it succeed? Hey, what you want? Here's what you need. Get out your brain and get on your feet. SPSPOD, RAW, we need you to tap that blue leaf. Chop it up, tap it in, and let's speak. Let's see the trap of the nerd, the high girl swerve, the wife, the husband, the bee, the single, the baddie, the righteous, the ratchet. All get a chance to speak. SPS. Or punch it to the death. Or punch it to the death. Talk about the globe, standing 10 toes with your theory to the test. Theory to the test. We be the SPS. We be the SPS. Or punch it to the death. Or punch it to the death. Show me what you know, beliefs and principles, and say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Check. Let's go. Check.
You was good, bro.
What's good, Brody? How you?
Man, maintaining, tape.
Good to see you. How you been, Brody?
Man, maintaining, man, staying resilient. Just, you know what I mean?
Like to hear it. Life
And
good?
that's everything. Everything getting better. That's the only thing I could say. I can't say it's good if I'm still striving.
Really?
So
You don't think it'd be good in the strive, though, bro?
everything is good. Well, I ain't gonna say everything is better if I'm still striving. So everything is good because I'm still striving.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Good to hear.
Well,
So
hell yeah.
let's introduce him. Maybe we're gonna get straight to it this evening, man. Welcome to the SPS podcast. You are now tuned in with your host, DJ Strata. And I'm here with the raw bunch of my homie, one of my brothers, Pop Go. What's good with you, Brody?
Man, everything.
Everything? Yeah. We about to
Hi.
get to it tonight, bro. This will be a good topic, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. Straight up.
That's what I'm talking about. Where everybody at? That's what I'm like. Like, what's going on? We ready for this.
Yeah, this gonna be a good one, man. So I'm gonna tell you, right, how this show even came about. The Diddy Effect, right? So did you watch the Netflix special? Let's start there. You watched it?
No.
Okay, so
No.
quick rundown, even better, bro. So a quick rundown. 50 Cent, you know, he was being petty. A lot of the footage that Diddy had recorded before he went to court, he was about to do a documentary series. I think he didn't pay for the footage, and so 50 ended up buying it. He repurposed it and put some interviews in there. Now, what was interesting in the shit, though, bro, is of course they were talking about, the sexual escapades and corrupt shit. But I'm gonna tell you what stuck out to me, bro. Every one of the women that Diddy had a love interest in, they were all tied to another man first.
Mm-hmm.
And so it made me come up with the show, The Diddy Effect, the reckoning of men who covet other men's women. We talked
Mm.
about that archetype of dude. So I don't want people to get confused by the show title. They probably think we're going to review the Netflix series. We're not doing that because what is happening, I think, is deeper than what Diddy did particularly. But I think we see it more in the earth than we know, right? So that's why we here. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk about that one dude in the clique that the words the compliments don't really hit the same. The nigga eyeball your old lady a little different, and it seems like the nigga cover everything you want, the woman included. Do you think that's real, or you think I'm reaching?
All right. Say that one more time so I could, cause
Yeah,
I gotta figure what you're saying, but I want to make sure. Say that
for
one more
sure.
time.
So I'm talking about the dude in the clique, the dude that's in the
Mm-hmm.
circle. He not really the homies, like he not the bros, but he around, but he that hating ass nigga. He the one that no matter what you tell him, there's something a little off about it. He could have did it better. And the nigga literally, you could tell just over time, bro, the nigga really covets what the fuck you want and what you got going on. That's the guy we talking about tonight, bro.
Oh, all right.
You think that happens in the earth a lot?
Yeah, and it don't really have to. It don't really have to be the hating ass nigga neither.
Okay.
It could be one of the niggas that you help along the way a lot of times. It could be one of them bros that's in the clique, and they still looking at damn your lady.
Yeah, yeah.
So so that happens. That happens a lot. So
What
that's
do
a
you
lifetime.
what do you think? Like, what's some characteristics? Like, what does this dude look like? How does he think? How does he sound?
I can't say how they look like.
Yeah.
I don't know how they sound,
Okay.
but actions.
Okay. Let's get into it.
So based off the actions, you're gonna see when you're gonna watch their body move. Like, well, a person like me, I'm gonna watch your body movement, your body language, and all of that. So it's like, damn, you doing it for me, but then why you keep looking over there?
Mm,
Why you trying to make sure she get your attention, or you overly doing something to get my attention to bring me to have me bring you closer to me? So it's like, nah, just be normal, just be regular,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's it. But it's just I don't know that it don't come with a face expression. It don't come with a tonality. It's really about the action,
I can
and you
see
can
that.
really tell.
I can see that.
You could figure it out from there.
That's some cold shit. I like it. I like it. Yo, this gonna be a goodie. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, bro. So, Pete, what do you think about? So, this is my one of my theories, right? I think the element of women and men environment adds a different layer to how men interact. Do you think that's true or false?
Adding women into a male environment,
Adds a different element for the men in the room.
yes, it's according to the men in the room, the
I,
men that you got in the room.
touche.
But majority of the time, yes, it do. It either it heightens
Uh-huh.
or it's just gonna be some regular junk. It's just gonna be regular.
Yeah,
The
I like it.
situation of men in the room. It's just according to the men that's in the room.
Show. This gonna get me to my first video I want to show, bro. So, like I said, tonight we're gonna talk about subtle predators, desire and lust, uh, the celebrity influence of this thing, the loyalty mirage, partners and clout, the simp, the sneak, and the schemer. But this first clip is gonna get us into the subtle predators. But before we even get there, I want to show you a clip I thought was interesting, and then you're gonna see Casanova. You know, they rolling dice, and there's a woman
Mm-hmm.
in the mix. But I want you to
Oh
kind of look
yeah.
at, you know what I'm saying, how she shifted the room and what he said to us. So let's watch this video real quick, bro.
I was watching you and watching the door. Baby girl, it's a man's business. Please stay out of this. Please. Because when somebody dies, you're going to be a witness. Just chill. Just chill. No, chill. Baby girl, you saying that. Calm down. This nigga's gambling. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Niggas gambling money, telling me. I looked at the door. He just told me police coming. I looked at the door and this man threw the dice. Calm down. We playing head up.
Leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. I'm done. That's your money, man.
Yo, you know what we do. Even Dolo. But listen, look, this man just told me the police coming. He's right, both of them.
Now,
Right?
if you
I
say-
looked over here and I turned around and you rolled
I'd
the
rather
dice.
you say I wasn't looking than say I didn't throw a phone.
But I
say I
know
wasn't
because
looking.
it's right
Okay,
here.
then. That's
So
your money.
that's how I'm on
Man,
it.
we fair. That's
Y'all
your
don't got to
money. Know that.
roll your.
Yeah, I seen that John.
What
I
you
ain't.
think?
This is literally what he said. That's it. It's men talking. It's a bunch of men in here. Mind your business. Fall or fall back. Yeah,
Mhm.
you paying attention, and if you was paying attention to the dice, or if you wasn't rolling them joint, mind your business. Let your man know, and then let your man talk. But other than that, it's too many men around for you to be stepping up. And now you letting your man, now you letting the room know that your man ain't that. That's number
Ooh,
one.
okay,
And
okay.
then number two, anything can happen now. Cause now, oh, your man ain't gonna do it. We'll do it. We're gonna violate him. But that's just
I go.
it's just simple. Now you literally letting us know he's not what it is. Because why is you talking
Yeah,
in a room full of men?
yeah. Especially at a dice game, like nigga, dice is
At an
hitting the board,
intense
money on the
a
floor. Like,
dice
come on,
game, a
bro.
dice game is a dice game, but an intent money on the floor, that's an intense dice game. So now it's like, all right, mind your business, be
Yeah,
quiet. It's in
yeah,
between me and this person that's rolling for this money.
yeah.
Mind your
And again,
business.
I threw that in. That's kind of like the intro clip to all of this because I think that, to your point earlier, women can change a room based on the caliber of men in it. That's why I
Yeah.
played that clip. You feel me? Because think about it. If bro's a little bit more tender dick and he had a little growl in his voice, it could have got dark in there for him. You feel me? Like he was
Mhm.
trying to, get her back in order. But if he'd have felt the need out of his body, you in some shit. Now, the reason why that's important to this topic with Diddy is, again, back to your point, and I think that will be one of the themes gonna keep coming up through these questions, bro, is women change the environment of the room based on the caliber of men there. So you got upright niggas, they kind of women are congregate together, but when you got a mixture of upright niggas with lustful niggas, hating niggas, like it can really change and shift the dynamic of a room. So that's why I wanted to kind of get
Mhm.
your vibe on that to see. Now, the first question I want to ask you though, bro, let's get into the subtle predators. And
Whoa.
so, yeah, yeah,
Hold on. What the fuck?
yeah,
What you
yeah.
mean by subtle predators?
We about to get into it. So here's my question for you, bro. Are men pretending to be friends to infiltrate relationships? Now, think about this question twofold. Are men pretending to be friends amongst other men to infiltrate their relationships? Or are men pretending to be friends with women to fuck them later? Either or.
Um, to be real, to be
Mhm.
real, and this is not based off that question that you just asked me. A friend is somebody that you can always call on. If
Yeah.
you not, if you know good to know to anybody, you know good. If you know good to yourself, you know good to anybody else.
Okay.
So you won't have friends,
Uh-huh.
really. So it's like, all right, that's number one. So number two, that question just threw me off because it's like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
Because I know some niggas that do that wish they want to be your friend as a for the females. They want to be your friend just because they want the box. And then I know niggas that just want to be niggas friends just because they know they got something
Hmm.
and they know they could help them out in the long run. So
Okay.
I understand that question from that point of view, but that bothers me a little bit.
That niggas out here infiltrating the circle.
Yeah, just be real.
Yeah. I think that shit is easier said than done, bro. I think that when I look at the question, I kind of think of it the same way, bro. And I think that that part is the issue. Is that
What
intent
part is the issue?
that intentions can only be known once you chop it with them long enough. You know what I'm saying? But they're not really seen right up front, so to speak. You know what I mean? Bro,
Yeah.
big bro, what's good with it?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Shit, chiller, chiller. How you?
I'm doing pretty good. Excuse the craziness if you hear anything. I'm at work.
You cool, you cool, you cool, man. I'm just glad to have you up here. I got the bros up here today. So I
Hey,
got a question for you, bro. Me and Twiz are kind of chopping it up a little bit. What do you think about men pretending to be friends to infiltrate relationships? Now, when I asked Pop the question, I'm talking about this in two ways, right? So I'm talking about a man that is cool with a homie because he want to fuck his girl, but I'm also talking about a man that's cool with women because he want to fuck the girl as well. So a guy that plays it from both sides with infiltration. What does that look like? And do you think men are doing this? And if so, why?
mm, yeah. I think men are doing it for sure. As far as like infiltrating like a male friend group, so that
Mm-hmm.
they can take the women of their like friends, the people that's in the group. I just think that it's an ego thing. It's a power thing. For some reason, they have it in their head that if they can take your woman, then they're better than you. They can dominate you. Like they're the dominant one of the group. The overly
Mm.
used term, the alpha one in the group. You know, I think it's mostly it's all about ego. That
Okay.
dirty Mac and shit. You know that's pretty lame, but that's what it's about. Um, I think that people who do that, they feel as though um, um, they have shortcomings or they're insecure
Mm-hmm.
in whatever group that they're in.
Yeah.
In order to empower themselves, because they probably feel less than in a group in a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
So one of the things they can do is, oh well, you know, I may not do this as good as you or that as good as you, but I can take your bitch.
Mm.
And it's just something that they do to empower themselves.
Okay.
Um, but as far as men doing that to women, like sitting in the friend zone, in order in hopes of them like getting some ass one day.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's kind of lame too.
Okay.
In a sense of I don't know, it's just about like self respect, self worth. Like if this girl just thinks that I'm her friend and like she feels like she can take advantage of that, like I can do all the things that come along with being in a relationship, but without them having to give up the ass. And I'm just kind of like giving them all the power, and I'm hoping that one day they'll see me as the right one for them, right?
Yeah.
And it's you're just basically giving them all the power, right? It's like they can go out there and they can try to get with the people that they're truly interested in, but they always have you to fall back on. I mean, that's like a self-respect issue, you know. If
Mm.
I'm not good enough to go 100% or all the way, like in a full-blown relationship, then I'm not interested. I don't really do that, like, for instance, not unless though, like, like I could be kind of like an asshole and they're basically like on the roster for me. Whereas it's like, yeah, I got my thing going on. and we're just friends. But you know, I keep you on the roster if I feel like I could smash down the line. I'll listen to you to a couple of conversations a few times, but I ain't spending no money on you. I'll listen to your issues and stuff that you're going through. Like, you know, if I was in that roster mindset, I mean, oh yeah, we cool, we friends, right? You know, that's how you get in the door, being charming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, oh, that person's cool, they make me laugh. This that, and the third. Well, she's thinking that she's doing it to me, like a rainy day type cat. It's like, you know, I'm really doing it to her. You know, she
So it's
probably,
going on both sides.
yeah, basically.
So I have a question for you, bro. When let's talk about the man in the relationship with the woman, right? The woman has this best friend. Let's call him the Diddy friend, right? The one that's coveting. So earlier, big bro, we were talking about the Diddy effect, and so in the Diddy effect, we're talking about the guy that covets the girl that other guys have. So in this scenario, I'm painting for you, bro. You got the boyfriend talking to his girl, and the Diddy's the friend. Do you think the woman in the scenario is aware of what is going on? Like, do you think they're aware of the quote unquote friendship that the man is playing?
Of course. Yeah, she's aware. I think, you know, a woman knows when a man is interested in them. You know, it's like and a lot of times the guy who's like the official boyfriend, they're just the type of person that may not be really good at reading the room. It's usually
Okay.
they're the ones that's unaware. It's like, oh man, that's my man. He'd never do that to me. But you know, when I'm dapping him up, you know, it's like you know, you looking over the shoulder at my chick or whatever, she sees that. It's just a matter of, you know, when y'all get alone, it's like, you know, your homie, he didn't, you know, I didn't really feel comfortable with how he was looking at me. But if she doesn't communicate that to you, then yes, you know. And the
Mhm.
reason she's not communicating that to you is because she sees something in that dude that's like, well, you know, hey, you know, that down the road, that's an option for me. You know,
Or
you feel me?
or she might be just nervous,
Ooh,
and
okay.
she's not an upfront person like that. Like like it's two ways. Like the way that he just said it.
Uh-huh.
She probably looking at it like it's an option for her, which is she not a good person at the end of the damn day, or
Yeah.
she's just a scared person and she just keeping it as, yo, I just don't like that person. It's something about that person, but she ain't telling you because she's worried about your reaction. So it's a toss up.
Yeah. I can see
But
that.
he not wrong on what he's saying. He's saying some real shit.
That's a fact. That is a fact. What you got, bro? What you got, big bro?
Oh yeah, for real. I mean, you could like luck up, and you could like get someone who is so they're so new to this, they're so green when it comes to reading a room or dealing with the opposite sex. Like, you know, you're like one of the first people that they wanted to get down serious with. To whereas they
Mhm.
out here like a child, unaware, totally naive to things. And like you said, they think, oh, you know, he thinks I'm cool, or you know, oh, his friend is my friend, and da 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 da. But you know, but like he said, they don't know. You know, so I
Mhm.
mean, but that's a good position to be in. But see, that's why you have to be the one to read the room. So, like when you
Mm-hmm.
get back alone, you can like tell your girl, okay, so you know, this is how I move. You know, I don't like you smiling up in other dudes' faces, not because I think anything less of you, because you're doing anything wrong, but it's just
Right.
you don't want to put yourself out there to a dude you don't want to look weak, or you don't want to look like someone who can be taken advantage of. You
And
feel me?
don't and that's a fact. And also I'm gonna add on to everything that you said because everything you said was correct. But I'm gonna add on, and also you is not about to have them play with me.
That part. That part
That's
too.
it.
Yes,
Facts.
yes.
Be playing in my fucking face. That be the cold shit, fellas. Like, and we all know that to be true. And like you said, a lot of it be, and I think that I want to give the fellas a jewel in this because again, this Diddy archetype exists around you, right? So we gotta be mindful of it and give advice for it. Like, fellas, don't allow when you're in a relationship and you know you got a Diddy dude hanging around your shorty, don't feel any type of way about setting that boundary. Because far too often men will think themselves out of setting the boundary because they don't want to look weak. My position is that if you know something ain't right with you and yours and you don't set it, that's what makes you weak when you allow it. The boundary isn't weak. The lack of communicating, that's what's weak to me. because now you enduring shit that you know gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So these, like I said, this Diddy archetype exists, and this is why the show is about the effect of Diddy and not him, because what he did was egregious at a higher level, right? So I don't want people to get lost in the title and think that we're talking only about Diddy. We're talking about the archetype of him being attracted to other men's women and what that looks like and how it manifests. So I do got another video I want to show y'all real quick. So in this video, you got Deshaun Jackson. He played for the Eagles, right? He was talking about a time that Shaq slid into his BM's DMs. So let's watch this. I'm gonna get y'all taking it. We'll get to the next question.
Shaq DM'd my baby mama before.
Did he?
Yes. And Shaq is the big homie. And what's crazy, because that's what Shaq does, I reached out to him because at the time I was playing, I think I was in Washington or maybe in Tampa. And she showed me, once again, like you said, I'm that.
He was in that phone too.
Whatever it was, I was in the phone, whatever happened.
Damn, I got that phone.
But listen,
let me see that phone. Who that DM?
my baby mama showed me.
Diesel.
Look,
Champion.
my baby mama showed me the message, and he was flirting. He was like trying to get at her. I seen it. I say, yo, big homie. Hey, man, that's the mother of my kids, man. That's their mom. I say, big bro, I respect you and you my dog, but I'm going to need you to ease up off this, big fella. You know, I don't want no issues. You big as...
Wait, was you with her?
Yes, we was together.
Okay,
That was
yeah,
my
I
baby,
respect.
you know, the mother of my
So
kids.
wait, last question, because I don't want to be in your business, right? I know you went to the phone and all that. I'm just asking you just one question.
I ain't go through the phone. She showed me.
I know, my bad. I got you. So wait, are you got pictures on her page? Or it's like y'all private? Y'all keep y'all business and y'all business not on Instagram?
Let me finish my story. So, when I hit him up and hollered at him, he was like, oh, damn, that's your girl?
What y'all think? What y'all think?
Dang,
I can't think nothing until I hear the finishing part. Once he said, "That's your girl,"
Yeah.
it was like, all right, he should have said a little bit more. But I just look at it like I ain't got nothing to say about that. Go ahead. Because I ain't hear the rest of it. That's why.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey,
Well,
big bro. So again, in this scenario, to frame it right, this is not only his BM, he's with her, right? So this is not BM and they not together. Like this is a BM he was actively with a Shaq shooting. So let's walk it down either way, big bro, and I'm gonna do the same thing with you, Pop. So let's say Shaq's next response is like, so the fuck what? What's happening? What are we doing next?
I mean, if I'm in his position, like a successful person, like with a lot to lose, then it's just like he's not really the big bro, and honestly, it's not on him to make sure that Shorty's acting like she got some sense. I mean, she has to go out here and exist in this world. People are going to be interested. You can't be with her all day, so you just have to trust that she's gonna turn that down. I mean, she get points for bringing it to him. But it's like so the F what? It's like, okay, well, sorry you feel that way. That's how you get down. It is what it is. Now, like, if me and my girl, we out together and you doing stuff like that, when I'm there, well, okay, then, it's going to be what it's going to be. Who knows how I feel. I might be in a bad mood. I might not be thinking as rationally as I am now because I'm away from it and I'm on the phone. So, whatever going to happen is going to happen. That's on you for testing me like that. But like saying, oh, it is what it is on the phone, then, you just hang up, cut that dude off. Like there's really no need for that individual to be around you and yours. If they bring in that type of energy. And we just doing that only simply because, not because anyone's scared or we weak or less than, but it's just that, man, we trying to stay out of jail, bro. I can't raise the kiddos if I'm locked up. You feel me?
Touche.
He not big bro. He not big bro.
Right. In that clip, yeah. Yeah,
He not big bruh if he well in that clip, I ain't going off the clip.
yeah,
I'm not because I didn't hear the full analogy.
yeah.
So I'm not basing off the clip, but he's not big bruh if I know he was hollering at somebody that's mine.
Touche. That's real.
But if I tell him whatever his answer can switch it back to oh, all right, that's big bro. He didn't know,
Right.
but I don't know. But based off that clip, I don't know. I can't. I
Yeah,
can't. I
yeah.
ain't got no answer. Oh, I ain't got no gauges on that.
That's real. That's real. I give you that. I think that's solid. I think that's solid. It's not information. I respect you for not even trying to theorize how it went next. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. DC Slim, what's good with it? So man,
Strada, what it do, Slim? What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling?
cooling. How you, bro?
Maintaining.
Hey, Strada. Hey, look, man. Look, I'm about to keep it 1,000 with you, man. I try to keep it 1,000 with you every time, right?
Of course.
But of course, my man DJ clowned himself, right? He should have just went ahead and withheld that information, all
Okay.
right? Because at the that I ain't even mad at Shaq, cause and I don't want none of y'all to take this personal. If your girl on Instagram, she my girl too. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So
Tell me more.
so so you gotta remember, she, she out there looking good, man. I gotta try my hand because I'm a man. You understand what I'm saying? Plus, you're making her available for me. See, y'all ain't had that conversation at home, obviously, where y'all work out some type of deal where she don't put the jumps on there where she'll get excessive DMs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That makes
So so if Shaq is trying to holler at his girl, obviously she had a few pics on that jump that and she probably said a little something too from her actions because you can't just say she was just on there looking good because some people looking good and respectful and you won't send that DM because you can tell
I see what
what
you're saying.
kind of people they are. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it sounded like D Jack girl was everybody girl.
Damn. Okay. Hey,
All right.
fellas, what
I
do y'all
got a
think
little
about that?
push. I got a
Go
little
ahead.
pushback on that. I just wanna ask you this one question. What's your name again? My bad,
Slim,
G.
Slim, DC Slim.
Slim. Yo, Slim. I just want to hear your answer behind that. All right. What if she just posting face pictures and food and
Shaq
Shaq
ain't sending. Shaq, look,
and
look.
Shaq
See,
jumped in that? No. I'm just asking. Let me finish this question and then I want to hear your answer. What if she just posting face pictures and food and her children pictures? This and is that okay? Is do that make her everybody?
Oh, good question.
well, so it go back to what I had said. So when I'm in functioning pervert status, right, and I'm just flipping through Instagram, right
Uh-huh.
now, it's pictures that I see that you'll be like, okay, I can send something to that one. But then it's
Yeah.
other ones. Even if she's showing her body, I'd be like, nah, well, I wouldn't even fuck with that because you could tell by what she doing to say that we wouldn't be able to play that same game that I'm trying to play. So Shaq ain't in there because of no face pics and no food pics. He has seen, remember, he done seen pictures of her with Deshaun Jackson in the two piece.
Mm,
Mhm.
See, this would hey, me and my old lady got an agreement. Look, nobody gets to see those shots. Now, if they ain't at the beach that day, they show. All right, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
No, no.
when you put them peoples out there and you just letting her run wild like that, hey, what you gotta remember is it's a nigga out there with more money, man, got a little more charisma than you. So you might be in trouble, dog. You setting
All right, so
yourself
Slim.
up for failure.
Nah,
So
but
Slim.
I understand what you're saying, Slim. But I just want you to just answer that one question.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I
talking
just
about.
answered it.
Yeah, he
Is
ain't talking about
if
with
she's
that.
just
Yeah.
if she just posted only face pictures and food pictures, right?
Would she still
See, I
be on
can't,
the
I
menu?
can't. I
Would
can't I
she
can't
be
deal with that
available for
hyper.
everybody?
I can't deal with that hypothetical because you're not attracted to a woman that's not doing nothing attractive. So a random
You are.
chick, if she
You
just on
are.
there, nah, but hold up. Think of why Shaq is there. He's not there because of face pics. So I'm not. That's a straw man. That's not realistic enough because that's not why Instagram exists. Now you got chicks posting food, but I'm going to send something to the chick posting food.
Oh shit.
Shaq is going for the chick that's showing the two
Showing
piece.
body.
Okay,
Okay, I got you.
do that make sense?
Yeah, it
Nah,
does.
nah. What you saying makes sense. What you saying makes sense, right? But you also got to look at it like it's other niggas out there that's not looking for them females that's on Instagram showing their bodies. So now, what if she was just showing only her face and her food?
Dog, look, she's a woman. If she's attractive enough with just face and food,
That's still enough.
depending on the Bama who going at her. And see, that's why I say you gotta look at the kind
I
of dude that's going at her. Shaq is a pervert. All right. So obviously
damn. Oh my
she has
god.
done something in the pervert category chick range to say that she can roll with Shaq. Because I bet you this, Shaq ain't stupid. He probably done flipped through her page and saw the other DMs from the other dudes. See, Deshaun Jackson, he probably scared to admit some of the other dudes that was in that DM too. Shaq is easy. That was easy to say Shaq.
Okay. All right, let's move it a little bit around. So watch this though. My question for y'all, based on the video we saw, I'll start with you first, big bro. Are men lusting for the women or the status of taking her from him? So is it the woman or is it the principle of I took her from you? What do you think drives this more, bro?
Mm.
Hold on, come back to me. Give me a second. I'm dealing
Oh,
with some
I got
customers
the
right now.
answer to this.
Yeah, what you got?
Let me get next.
Yeah, for sure.
You about to
We'll go
play a
pop,
clip?
bro. Yeah.
Play that clip.
No, it's on you, Pop. We're gonna go you Pop, then Big Bro, and then Slim.
Oh, I thought you had a clip playing. Oh,
Oh no,
all right.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
oh, look. When it come to real woman, and I always say this, it's categories of females. It's a real woman. There's in between, and then there's a grown child.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, a real woman, she going for somebody that she could say, man, that's my own, and that's it. Like me and him got this shit together. Fuck out of here.
But
But
hold on,
then,
Twist.
but
Bring
then,
it
but
back
then
around
you
to the
got,
question.
but then you
Yeah.
got, but then you got them other ones
Uh-huh.
that's happy to say, bitch, I'm glad I stole her from you. So that's a
Yeah.
trophy for them. But that's
Uh-huh.
petty. That's pennies.
Yeah.
If it's petty, it's pennies.
That's a bar. Now I need you to switch the genders in this. A man that's lusting behind the woman, is he lusting behind her, or is it the idea of him taking her from the guy?
I don't
which,
believe
which one do you think
what
dominant?
what what all right now. To me personally,
Yeah.
I don't think as a man
Mm-hmm.
and there's categories of men.
Yeah.
The same thing there's categories of females, there's categories of men. The same three categories of females, there's three categories for men. So as a man, he either going ain't gonna deal with that. That's number one. And then number two and three is, hey, I just did this for lust. And then you got the other men that's just like, yo, I stole her from you, which is still some
Yeah.
female shit,
Yeah, I
some
know it's
female
all
stuff.
weird, but what do you think why do you think they do it? If you had to say put it on the
I
scale,
can't.
right?
I ain't gonna lie. To put it on the scale and why they do that because they ain't got nothing else for themselves. And they know that with her she could put them in a better light. or based off the nigga that she was dealing with. So basically, they still riding another nigga dick at the end of the damn day.
Oh, so it's more the second. It's the
So
status of
are
nigga
you?
him.
So you a bitch at the end of the damn day. You the low totem pole of a nigga category. And
Okay.
that's why I ain't want to get that deep, but it was just like, hey, it's three categories of females, it's three categories of niggas. But if you gotta depend on a female just because she was dealing with this nigga
Yeah.
and vice versa for the females, y'all nothing. Y'all just leeches.
All right, so Peep, hold on. I got one example for you. I'm gonna go to Big Bro. All right, so Pop, Beyonce Hove. Would a man want Beyonce because of Beyonce, or to say that she took him, or to say that he took her from Hove? What do you think he would
Both. That's
motivation more?
both. That's
Nah, you
both.
gotta put it on the scale. You can't do both, bro.
I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. It's both because you talking about Beyonce and Hove. That's number one. Number
Right.
two, number two, number two. I got Beyonce.
Exactly. But which one weighs more? Like when he poking his chest out, would
When
his
he got
would it
no. When you say
yeah.
poking his chest out, that means he stole her from Hove.
Okay, so that's what you think it is more. He's gonna brag on the fact he stole it from Hove. And I apologize
No,
for using celebrities and shit, but I
no,
think
I
it's
ain't saying that. I ain't gonna say that part. I'm just saying he gonna brag about the fact that he got Beyonce.
oh,
But
so
when issues start happening and everybody start talking, he gonna stick his chest out even more.
uh
I stole
okay.
her from Hove, and that's it.
Oh, you
But
still you ride the boat. Nah, you gotta give me you want which one
I
you
ain't
want?
riding a boat. I ain't riding a boat. I'm telling the truth, man. I ain't gonna sit up here as a grown ass man. If I get Beyonce, I ain't gonna sit up here as a grown ass man and be like, yo, yeah. I ain't even gonna mention her. Me personally, I ain't gonna talk about her. Like I'm gonna keep her in the tuck if I got her. But I know niggas that
Yeah.
think like that. Them niggas, if they get Beyonce, they gonna keep Beyonce and they gonna brag that they got Beyonce. Is they
Okay.
going at Jay-Z? No, they not at first. But by them even talking about they got Beyonce, they still going at Jay-Z.
Okay. Okay.
But
Big bro.
until
Go ahead.
until everything start getting heated, then they're gonna start mentioning where I stole her from him. That's gonna be their last comeback. But they're
Okay.
gonna celebrate the fact that they got Beyonce. That's on thing I was saying. My bad.
Oh, you good, you good. Big bro. Same
Uh,
question. What do you
well,
think?
my thing to that is who's pursuing who? Because
The
for me,
guy.
it's like,
Yeah, the
oh
guy's
yeah, see,
pursuing the girl. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if the dude is pursuing, then I think that it's more so a Jay Z thing. He's trying to like, 9 times out of 10, like the person that's pursuing, they're not a billionaire. Jay Z has all these accolades. He's accomplished what he's accomplished. They look at Jay Z in a big light, like, yeah, he's a big celebrity, Big J, right? But
Yeah.
I can get his girl, and it's like they get self esteem for that. That also turns them on in some way. I mean, some dudes are into feet. You feel me? Some dudes are into role play. You know what I mean? And I think that's just one of those kinks that some guys have, like the sex and the whole everything that comes along with you getting closer to that person and taking the hunt of it. Just like a serial killer. You feel me? It's like, yeah, the death is just a byproduct. But what really turns me on is the hunt. And like, you begging for your life before I take it, right? Same thing with like some of these dudes out here when they're pursuing women that have men. It's like, they get something from that. But honestly,
Hmm.
men are also opportunists though, because ain't gonna lie. I mean, if Beyonce's the one pursuing you, and if she's putting the signs out there that she's available, well, I mean, I don't fucking know Jay like that. I'm a smash because it's Beyonce and she's fucking beautiful, and I'm just hitting
Fact.
because it fell in my lap. So like I said, I guess it just depends on who's pursuing who, and just like to my man point earlier, if she's putting herself out there, especially with that digital footprint, and like, every picture is a picture of her ass, and that's how she wants to be seen and make her money, then, people are gonna think, hey, I can get with that because she's obviously not taking the dude that she with seriously, and I don't know that motherfucker, so fuck him. But but if
That's a fact.
that was truly my bro, that's when you hit your dude on the line and you like, hey man, you need to watch your chick, bro. She looking crazy out here, this, that, and the third.
Okay. Slim, what you got for us, brother? What you think? Man lusting for a woman. Is he doing it when he bags her? Is it because of the lust of the woman, or is the status of taking her from the man? What do you think weighs more on the scale?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, Beyonce and Hove. I know Slim don't like celebrity. That's why I was like, let me stay away from
I
that.
I'm
know.
saying,
Nah, I gotta put it on me, so I gotta
Yeah.
put it on everybody else. Cause
what if I say this?
big brother answered Jay-Z and Hove. So hey, I know Slim gonna talk. So
I'll
Slim,
tell you
hey,
this.
Jay-Z and Hove.
I'll tell you this. It's that Bama Sean. I don't call him that other name y'all call him. That nigga name is Sean. All right. So Sean ain't the big fish. He ain't the big fish in that relationship. I'm pretty sure he probably get chicks taken from him all the time. I don't think. See, Jay Z ain't got charisma enough where it's a value of taking a chick from him because she only with him for money. See, like the chick that you gonna take from a dude. Let me add this caveat. So, to ask yourself this: would you feel better taking like a dope nigga girl or Jay Z girl?
You said what? Say that one more time.
So look, a dope. Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. So, I'm from DC, PG, DC, all day, every day, right? Our history, and if anybody in that chat, or if you know anybody from this city, hey, them
Yeah, I
killers been
do.
doing that down here for years. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they been down here, get with your chick, you know, get you up out of here, and get with your chick, and the process just keep going. That actually goes on every day
In
in a
every
major
state.
part of the game. But see, don't nobody take. I don't think niggas take chicks for like trophies. They just be some badass broads. You excuse my French.
Okay.
You know
You
what I'm
think it's
saying?
more? Okay. I see you.
Cause
That's
see,
what I was
look at the
saying.
name. Look at
That's
the
what I was
name you
saying.
just said. You didn't say Kelly Rowland. You said Beyonce. You
I
named
know
the,
that's
Look,
why I
the,
ain't
the
want to play the
lightest.
celebrity game with you, Slim,
hey,
because I know you picky about these
hey,
ladies.
look. Can I say this one thing that Slim just said? Slim just said, yo, real niggas ain't doing it off the name. They
Mm-hmm.
doing it because they just want to do it. But,
Okay.
and then he said what he said after. I just want to make sure that was pinpointed. And
That's a
that's it. My bad, Slim. Keep
No, you
going.
good.
You cooking. You cooking.
Look, I'm just saying like this. When it come
now.
to this kind of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a nutshell, and look, man, I'm always everybody say I be trying to go too deep in the shit, but that's what we need to do. I'm telling you, it's like this. Every situation is different. So
Yeah.
even going back to the Deshaun Jackson, Shaq jump. See, Shaq's status is big enough to go at Deshaun Jackson's girl. So far as money, I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you. If she in that room or she know about them other niggas that's wealthy with that charisma, my G, you got a problem. And that ain't even
Facts.
gonna be no trophy thing. It's just gonna be more of a lust thing. Hey, that money be turning people on, man. I'm telling you.
I
Facts.
don't
And
I don't know, man.
instead of you getting mad at something that you like, well, I guess he don't know what he got, but instead of you being mad at what you got and who's conversating with them, you should get to know what you got, and
Mm-hmm.
then and this might sound crazy as hell,
Sure, I'll be out there in a
but
second.
allow it.
See,
Okay.
that's
Uh,
the
uh,
problem.
allow it. If you in love with her so much, allow it. Fuck it.
Well, my only pushback against dudes only doing it for lust, like you would take it back to Diddy since he's like the reference here.
Yeah.
Oh my
In
God,
my
I hate
opinion,
that
the
name.
documentary, yeah, the documentary established
Nah,
a
no, I don't
pattern
hate
with the
that
dude.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he established a pattern with the dude, first it was It was I'll Be Sure, right? Then who was the other cats?
Hey,
Eric
hold
Sermon.
up. I gotta cut you off. I ain't gonna let you do that. Listen to this. Look, man, I'm not a fan of the diddler, right? But
Yeah.
I can tell you this. Every last one of them chicks you named, dog, is bad as a motherfucker, dog. Like, I'm saying, like, really, if you
Nah.
put the pictures up of all of them chicks that you about to name, dog, anybody would have pulled that off. Only thing, it was just the diddler. He
There's
just
so
happened
many.
to be right there with him.
There's so many beautiful women out there that can be plucked from mediocrity. That doesn't belong to anybody that's that's rich and powerful like he was. It's just telling that it was a pattern. That the chicks were bad, but it just seems like every single one of them already belonged to one of his associates or someone that he was doing business with.
Exactly.
And that
Hey,
pattern,
you want to
and
know a
in that
secret,
pattern, to
fellas?
me, lies at his
Let me
eye.
tell
And
y'all a
not to
secret.
mention the fact that Diddy is also a bisexual. So I think that
Listen,
there's
you know what the
some
secret
sort of
is,
a
dog?
Hold on, let him
sensuality.
land it, Slim. Let him land it, Slim. You can
Yeah, I'm gonna
respond.
land it.
Oh, my bad.
You good,
I
bro?
think that there's like some sort of sensuality of it's because when he's with her, it's not just the fact that I'm with a beautiful woman, but that man is in the back of his mind too that he took her from. And to me, that kind of reads a little bit into his sexuality as well, because that man kind of has to be a part of the package for him to even be turned on enough for him to take her. I'll land it.
All right, bro. So you think it's homoerotic for niggas to do that? They want to fuck behind
Yes.
girls?
Yes,
Okay.
it's the same. It's the same dudes that always in a
Wow.
male group. They always want to go out with their homies instead of staying at home watching Netflix with their chicks. They always playing grab ass in the locker room, or always getting physical with you in some way, like they do in those male groups. Just like how some of these red pill dudes, like once they come to find out they getting their chicks taken and they're really virgins and they really have homoerotic shit that's found on their laptops and shit. It's all homoeroticism, dog.
Damn. Okay. That just happened. Before we get Slim to respond, let me get Poppy Blanco. He just popped in. What's good, Brody? How you been tonight? What's going on with you? And then
Yo,
we'll go.
what's good,
Playboy
sir?
and Slim. What's good with you, Brody? How you been?
Hey, man, ripping and running. So how you been? Long time, Brody.
Yeah, man, I've been cooling, bro. Willie the Dilly, you know the count, man. But listen, so the question at the bottom, Poppy, what you think, bro? When a dude is taking a girl, right, from another guy, is he doing it because the girl is bad, or is it in his brain, I'm taking her from the dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, what weighs heavy on his brain? The woman herself or the man she was with? What does he resonate with more, bro?
He taking it because first of all, how's everybody doing in here?
We good, man.
What it
Good.
do?
All right.
Yeah. Yo, first I believe that he taking it because he want to impose his will on the other man. He want to let people know that he can take his bra. That's what I
I was
believe. That's if you come from the hood, that's a lot of tactics that we in the hood use, man, to have so we can have leverage over the other guy. Sometimes the guys don't even have to be bad for the most part. We just want to take you. We get information from information about you.
Yep.
Like if I can get your baby mama might be mad at you. If I can get your baby mama now, I got leverage over you. You see what I'm saying? And you the ops.
Okay.
He's power. That's how Diddy. That's a lot of the guys do it on that round. That's one thing I noticed. Shoot Knight did the same thing. He took Dr. Dre baby mama and make his baby mama. That's which is crazy to be, right?
Yeah.
One thing is taking it. Now you sharing baby mama with the guy that you don't like. That's wild, nigga. So now your kids is like brothers and sisters.
Right. Yeah, that does make it weird. I totally agree, Bobby. I think you ordered something with that. It's fucking weird. Yeah. And like you said, I think that you're right. That's why I like the fact that it's talking about celebrities, but I love the fact we got men that walk the earth, because this happens at all levels type shit. What you got, Bob?
Why we gotta call it the Diddy Effect? This sound like the R. Kelly case right now.
Well, no. All right, so let me reframe it so it makes sense, Pop. So here's what I'm saying, right? The reason why it's called the Diddy Effect is because, like Big Bro was saying, and even Poppy pointed to, every one of the women he was with someone previously that he
All
was
right.
cool with, and it'd be different if we just
Oh,
happened to be,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So an Eskimo
Yeah,
brother's
yeah.
not
You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta break it down no more. I
yeah.
understand what you're saying now.
So that's why it's
Hey,
called
hey,
Diddy Effect, because this is purposeful, very purposeful. This ain't no, we just happen to bump heads 1-2 times. Pause. It's like, nah, nigga, you are making it your mission to go find women that are with other men that you might respect, look up to, or hate, and that's what you want. Playboy, what's good, brother? Playboy, Will, you with us?
What's good, y'all?
What's good, Brody? How you?
Oh yeah, nah, that makes sense. I mean, hell, I got a cousin that used to do that shit.
Really?
You want to try to run and holler at everything I used to holler at.
Why do you think that happened? You ever talk to him about that, bro?
Yeah, we did. He said he looked up to me and he wanted what I had. Not an ugly dude, but he's an asshole. He loves to be an asshole. He's admitted that, but all of us was at a table, and one of our cousins had to turn themselves in, and so we all kicking it. He just came out with it like, since we was kids, I was trying to holler at all your exes, which I knew, because they would hit me up and be like, "What's wrong with him?" I said, "Well, hell, that's up to you."
Oh,
You
so you
not
didn't
with
give a
me.
fuck, but it didn't stop him from doing it.
Hell no, he's doing it to this day. He just can't have that. So
Right. I get it.
But that's something else. That's something else, bro. That's no either power or the bro being bad, bro. That's something else because between
bro.
friends and family is a line, bro. That's different.
But you know
But
what,
that's
Bobby?
his.
We
That's
gotta
his
admit
power.
that niggas do dirty Mac though.
And
Friends and everything. If you go to jail, guess what? One of your homies is gonna try it.
look, I got a
that's
question
all
for you.
facts.
Now with your homies and shit. Yeah. That's another. That's
One
another
is gonna
thing.
at least one, because that's how you get the weed out. Oh, you was never my partner.
Yeah. Now,
But it's
now
in your
when it
cousin
come
though.
to family, but when it come to your family, though, I got one question. Can he beat you if y'all threw the one?
He ain't got to beat you with the one. He can beat you with the dollar.
No. I'm just saying. In general, like when it comes the family members that's doing that, it's like that's why I'm asking him. Like, yo, can
But
he
are
beat
you
you?
talking about a
Can he?
fair one?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair one. Can he beat you in a fair one?
No, because I'm
All
gonna fight
right.
dirty anyway, and then anyway, you shouldn't do it to your family.
Yeah. You can't. You shouldn't do that to your family. At the end of the day, you shouldn't at all. But I'm just trying to weed out everything so I could get to my point. But my point is really he was always obviously jealous of you. You beat his ass one good time, probably. I don't know for a fact. But you probably beat his ass and he like, yo, this is my only power. And he look up to you, or he look up to you because he watch you beat a nigga, he watch you beat a lot of niggas ass, and he know he can't beat you. So
So if you
just for
want to
him
know
to
about this one, I'm gonna give you this one. With him, no, he was born with a deficit because his father didn't do nothing. My father was his father, as far as making sure that he was around all of us boys and everything, because his dad fell short. So he was raised around us. Now, to look up to me, yeah, when they were younger, yeah, he did. But
Okay.
as we got older and grown men, because I'm older, so I can't do everything they do.
Yeah.
Now I got to do my age shit, but I got to make sure that you're covered and protected. You can look up to me, but once you go too far, even as a grown man, even when you're in your 30s,
oh
that's an
hell
issue.
no.
See,
Hey,
now,
in no
now
world,
So
you know better.
that means he always wanted to me, I might be wrong, but to me I feel like he always wanted to be big dog. He wanted to have your position but he couldn't.
Ain't no
So
position. You a grown man with kids though now.
yeah, but still,
Yo, Playboy,
but no, no, no.
question.
I understand. I
Playboy,
understand what you're saying. I'm just saying.
Let's
I'm
go Pop and
talking.
then Poppy, and
I'm
then
talking. I
Slim. You got
understand
it.
what you're
You got it,
saying.
Pop.
I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying. Um, in his mind, I don't know his mind. So I'm just guessing his mind. His mind is like, man, hold on, man, hold on. I could probably get whatever female he ever messed with, and that's gonna give him power in his head. But in your head, you like you don't give a fuck about none of that, cause you
Yeah, because
ain't
the
never
whole
Hey,
tried
no,
me.
hey, dog. I don't mean to cut you off. Hey, I'm tell y'all something. Ain't no man out here thinking like that, dog. Men
It
ain't
is.
no
No, no, no,
dude
no
out here.
men.
Hold up, listen to me for a minute. Just hear
Yeah,
me out
yeah.
on this, dog. It's certain. Like she gotta look a certain way. Number one, okay. So we got to be talking about how the chick look. That's number one. Number two, she gets some of the blame too, because she had to get a coochie up in order for this to happen. That means she must have been digging
Yeah.
him already. All right. So it's easy to Monday morning quarterback this, right? But at the end of
I
the day, if she did it, and if your peoples did that, obviously these two people don't respect you. So it
yeah,
sound
but
like you doing something wrong. I can't blame
no,
you
no, no,
too.
no, no. He ain't doing nothing wrong. He ain't do nothing wrong. It's
I
I'm
them
can't
not
two
say
talking
people.
about
he
I'm not
did
talking about
anything. They
him.
would tell
I'm
me
not
what the hell he was doing then.
It's
hold
them
on.
two people.
I'm not talking about him. I'm saying the topic that we was on in general, why
Yeah.
men and women do it.
Yeah.
It always go back to, look, dog, she like you because you do something better than him. All right.
Uh,
Obviously, this man ain't making her laugh. He ain't talking to
All
her. He
right, I
probably
mean,
ain't spending no bread.
no,
Now,
and
if you just gonna say that your cousin might hit your wife, hey, if he hit your wife, that means they was already close. They've been watching each other
hey,
for a while.
hey, Poppy. Hold.
uh,
No, I'm sorry,
yeah,
Slim. Hold that thought real quick, y'all, because y'all are leading right into the next video, and I'm gonna start with Poppy. Then I'm gonna go Playboy, Slim, Pop, and then Big Bro. This walks it so perfectly, bro, that Slim, you're gonna understand why I stopped you. But let's get in this next video. And actually, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a video of Bobby Womack. If you don't know, it's gonna be a real 1 minute breakdown, right?
Woo!
come
Bobby.
on
Yeah,
now.
Oh my
we about to
God.
get to it.
yeah, I know who
If you
he
know, you
is.
know. Yeah. Let's bust this down real quick, and I'm gonna come to let's go Poppy Blanco. What I say, Poppy Blanco, Slim, or Poppy Blanco. However, but I want to start with Poppy because he been quiet. Then we'll go to Slim, Playboy, Pop, and then Big Bro.
Protege, Bobby Womack, who was only 20 years old. Bobby was wearing Sam's suit. But because he was only 20 and he didn't have his parents' permission, they had to wait till he was 21. So a month later, they officially tied the knot. And look at this. It says, Sam would want it this way. What? Bobby Womack's family? Mad. Sam Cooke's family? Furious. In fact, some of Sam's brothers beat Bobby up. This is a huge scandal. What a betrayal. They're married, and then they have a son, Vincent Womack, who later, at the age of 21, unalived himself. But you guys, it's not over. In 1970, Barbara walks in to see Bobby in bed with her 17-year-old daughter, Linda. Sam's daughter, Linda. So wearing his suit was not good enough. Marrying his wife wasn't good enough. He had to have his daughter. Barbara gets a pew-pew, fires it at Bobby, grazes his head. Obviously, they split up, and Barbara and Linda never speak again. But it's not over. Linda Cooke, Sam Cooke's daughter, then married Bobby's brother, Cecil. Cecil frickin' Womack. And then they performed together under Womack and Womack. How messy is this entire thing?
That's
This
beautiful.
shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna frame the question for you, Poppy. So this what happened. Sam Cooke was Bobby Womack's mentor, right? He showed him the ropes, taught him how to sing. While Sam Cooke was still alive, Bobby Womack was fucking his wife, right? So peep this, Poppy. Sam Cooke died. Bobby Womack shows up to his mentor's funeral in his suit, driving his car with his wife. Now, when he get there, Poppy, the family jump on his ass, rightfully so, right? So they put hands and feet on him at the funeral. Later, he marries his mentor's wife. While they're married, he then fucks his new wife's daughter. So he fucked he fucked Sam Cooke's daughter. Then again, the wife shoots at Bobby Womack, right? And then the daughter goes on to marry Bobby Womack's brother. That's the whole story. So my question to you, Poppy, is on the scale of right and wrong, who are we putting this at the feet of? Bobby Womack, the wife, or Sam Cooke? And go, Poppy. What you got, bro?
Yo, this is some Madea movie right here, bro.
I was just about to say that sound like some Medea shit.
Bro, and I'm going to be biased on this one, bro. But I gotta put it on Bobby. And I know most likely everybody going to disagree with me. But that's fine. And the reason why I say I'm gonna be biased is because I'm gonna hold the friend, the cousin. When I call someone a friend, or obviously my family, right? That means something to me because friends become family, right? All my friendships is 15, 17, 20 years. I went to middle school with guys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you rock shorty, bro. Because that's something I believe, bro. Like once, Estrada, me and you are friends for 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You bring your girl around me, she can be your ex, your baby mom's, ex-wife, fiance, she off limit. That's the way I operate. You see what I'm saying? It is too many brawls out here for me to even do that. All my boys know how I get out. You see what I'm saying? I get plenty of brawls, right? However, right. I will never look at your brawls, my nigga. Like that's off limit because my friendship with you means way more than 27 minutes of pleasure. You see what I'm saying?
Touche.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. So that's why I'm blaming Bobby and Pastor Mike, bro.
Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Slim. Slim, who are we putting this blame on? Who is this laying at the feet of? Bobby Womack, Sam Cooke, or the wife?
All right, look. First of all, I'm gonna say Sam Cooke. All right,
okay,
that's awful great. All right.
Okay.
At the same time, too, this go back to the whole topic when y'all said everybody's smashing. These people are smashing people who they are comfortable with. Understand what I'm saying to you? Everybody, like Poppy say, yeah, he wouldn't smash Strata, wife and all that. Yeah, we can say that now because we don't have the bank account in the same situation and circumstances. All right. So, like I said, it's easy for us to say that. But I'm pretty sure Bobby was getting clowned because I heard some of the story, you know what I'm saying? And he was just attracted to her. I mean, like us regular people, man, you know what I'm saying? I've been in that money world before. Like it's weird to us, but it's a everything that people do is got a status to it, dog. You know, to say you wouldn't, it's easy to say that right now. But if you was with Puff and them, right? And this is why everybody do it so much. Because you can. You can't do that now. See, because most of the chicks we with is because of financial reasons. If you had enough money, you'll probably leave her. You understand? And you probably would smash your cousin wife or whoever if you knew he was a dirty nigga. Let's just say you knew she was say he with her, since everybody want to play that game, right? Say he with her, but you know he be smashing other chicks, and you dirty Mac yourself. And she's sitting in that joint looking fat as a motherfucker one night after some drinks.
Hey, hold on. So
you gonna play
pause that real quick.
Slim?
Hey, Slim, I'm gonna read you the lyrics of one of Bobby Womack's most famous songs called "I Wish He Didn't Trust Me So Much." I'm gonna just read the first verse, right? Because this shit, like you said, this shit got deeper than rap because these niggas was making songs and everything back then. The first verse go like this, Slim. He said, "I'm the best friend he's got. Yep. I'll give him the shirt off my back. He knows he could trust me with his life, but each time he leaves me alone with his wife, I wish he didn't trust me so much. I think he really trusts me too much. How can he be so blind? We both got the same good taste. He should have known he's gone on his business trips. I can't help watching this woman without losing my grip."
Hey, listen, Bobby became her husband. Look, Sam Cooke wouldn't talk to her. He wouldn't
Gay,
smash her. See, listen, man, this what I be trying to tell
gay.
niggas, man. Sometimes you will just not pay attention to your chick, and then you be all disappointed when she go do what she do. Now, if guess what, your man, he can see with your wife that he already know not to try that. It ain't got nothing to do with you. He know that she'll cut you and then tell him. So some niggas that's a respect thing. Any nigga that does that doesn't respect you. All right.
Okay.
Plus, if you leave her around me long enough, dog, why should that look? Come on, man. You out of town.
Damn.
You been
You
gone for 2
really on
weeks.
Sam Cook. You on Sam Cook biscuit. Like Sam Cook fucked up
Hey,
for all that. Okay.
listen, man. Sam Cooke that song was about being naive. I love the shit out that song. That joint was crazy. But that song is about being naive, man. You my
Homoerotic.
man, but you are just But look, y'all. Everybody see us, man. We always labeling shit as just regular people. But I'm telling you, man, get some of that money and then watch what you be saying. We won't talk like this. That's regular life over there. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I think that the reason that they got money is what makes it so worse because you have way more available to you. But the reason that he chose her wasn't because it's her, but it was because of Sam. So you choosing a woman
He
and you
chose
sleeping with
her
her and you
because of
got Sam in the back of
access.
your head.
No,
Not
no,
only
he
that,
chose her because
One at
of
a time. One at a
access.
time.
nah, if he had access, there's like 10 other women. There's like 10 other
No,
women
no.
he could get that's probably even better than her because he has access.
See, you're missing the
But
point
he
of what he
chose
said in the
but
song.
but
In the song,
he
he
chose that
said,
one.
Man, Sam Cooke was broke.
in the song, he said, when you was out of town. Remember, this is my mentor. So that's basically like my father, right? If that's my father, he out of town, I'm sitting at home with his wife. All right. So that's called access. Now I'm sitting there with her every day. Eventually, it's the same thing as a chick at your job that you want to smash, that you would pay her no mind in the street, right? But since you with her for 8 hours, man, I'm trying to tell you, you'll take her down at any time in that 8 hours. But once you go home, she don't even think about you. You don't even think about her no more. It's more
But
about the
the world
access to that person at that time.
All I'm
If
saying
you
is that the
understand
world
what
of
I'm saying.
money, but the world of money gives you access to so many other women. And that 8 hour job that they were doing, where they're making millions and millions of dollars, they're
But
not
they
around
wasn't
just each
making
other's
they
women.
were
They was
but they
around
wasn't
fans, you
but they
know.
wasn't making millions and millions of dollars. Y'all gotta remember
When
that.
you account for inflation, what they were making back then is the equivalent of someone making millions and
No,
millions of dollars today.
they was fucked up. They started making million. Man, when y'all look it up, they was making money later on.
Yeah,
They wasn't making money,
homo homoerotic. The
but
dude was so into Sam Cooke that it wasn't just his wife. His wife wasn't enough. He had to get with the daughter too. That was about Sam. He had Sam in the back of his mind when he was
and
having
that's what
intimate
I'm
relations with his wife.
and
That's
that's what I'm saying.
homoerotic.
I'm not
That's
gonna
crazy.
blame it. I ain't blaming it on none of the grown-ups. I'm gonna blame it on the children.
What?
The daughter married the son. No, I mean the uncle.
Because the
So
uncle was around.
I'm gonna blame it
Gay.
on the uncle.
Just like
I
that
ain't
dude in the
blame.
squad. Just like that dude in the squad that always
I
wanna
ain't
group
blaming
smash a
it on
chick,
Sam
or always
Cooke.
wanna or
I ain't
always wanna
blaming it
smash people
on.
in a group.
I
They
ain't
have to
blaming
have
it
the other
on
men around.
the wife. I ain't blaming it on the wife. I ain't blaming it on Sam Cooke and whoever the other nigga is,
Bobby
man. I ain't
Womack?
blaming
Like
on.
the daughter?
I'm blaming. No, I ain't blaming the daughter. I'm blaming the uncle,
Oh, the
cause
uncle. Okay.
the uncle and the daughter got married, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not blaming none of the three that you mentioned. I'm blaming the uncle. Why the
That
fuck is you marrying
is
her?
that's a very unique take, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I've heard this flip all three ways. You are the first person that I've ever heard say the uncle
That's
and the
why it
daughter
was.
the right way.
That's why.
That's
That's why. That's
crazy,
why.
bro.
Look. That's why when and I respect both answers.
Mhm.
I respect both response from both parties that just spoke.
Oh yeah, for sure. We
But
just talking it, bro.
yeah, we just talking. We just talking. I
We just talking,
respect
bro.
both parties what was spoke. But I disagreed when they put a blame on the three that was mentioned from you. I'm putting blame on the uncle. He's old enough He was around. He know what's up, and he got the daughter. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
But
You a
he, but
you.
the uncle is
He's
marrying
a leech,
later after he done
Yeah,
seen all of the other shit. So
yeah,
he just following the lead. But see,
and
that
he's
go
the
back to
leech.
once again him being around them. He
He's a
saw it.
leech.
He just repeated it. I
I
I, I got to
All
stay
right,
away.
all
I
right,
don't
all
be
right. We
saying
can't,
all that.
we can't,
Yeah.
we can't, we can't blame. That's just like us blaming our parents for how we turn up. We can't blame people that showed us and taught us the ropes, but we still learn. We still moving how we want to move. No, you gotta blame the person. So I'm
Nah,
not
fuck that.
blaming them
I'm
three.
blaming some of these motherfuckers
I'm blaming
that
that
started
nigga.
some of this goofy shit. You see what I'm
Hell
saying? I
no.
ain't doing that. Nah,
yeah. This is
nah.
No. They had a part, which I understand a part,
uh,
but you can't put the whole thing on a person. I ain't talking about people. I'm talking about this one person, the uncle. He was around, so he was getting parts from multiple people. But he's still a person. He's still a people. We all people at the end of the damn day. But he's still a person. He made his own mind up. He chose what he chose and he did what he wanted to do, and that's how he moved. Back to the Diddy effect. Everybody looking at Diddy, but Diddy looking at it like everything that Diddy did, it was nothing wrong, but he locked up now. Everything that R. Kelly did, he looked at it like it wasn't wrong, but he's locked up for it now. Everything that Bill Cosby did was wrong. He ain't do nothing wrong, but he did something wrong. But he was locked up for it. But you feel me? That's what I'm saying. As a person,
Hey,
everybody is
fella.
still
Hey.
people. But as a person, you can't. I'm not gonna put that on these three people when the uncle got with her. No, it's the uncle. It's the uncle fault. Fuck
Hey. Do
everybody
y'all
else.
think?
that's a
Do
crazy.
y'all think 50 Cent is like Puffy? Now we're gonna see if y'all gonna keep it real right now, cause I notice what
What the
y'all
fuck?
kind of doing. Watch this. You only naming niggas that got caught. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna need y'all to do is keep it 1 trillion. Don't sit here and try to act like some of your favorite rappers wasn't at the party. Okay. So when we go down this line, start dropping these names of what people doing. Hey, some of your favorite rappers was there too, participating, but they ain't get caught. Okay.
Yeah, but
So
here's the thing though, Slim.
Not
I don't want to move
participating,
too
but
far.
they was there.
Hold on, Pop.
But
I don't want to move.
that's all the way off.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I don't want to move too far into the celebrities because, like you said, I'm trying to relate the behavior, right, Slim, so that we don't get caught in what the rappers did, what they didn't do. Because again, all of us up here, I think, Slim, we agree with you. We don't idolize these rappers the way
no, I'm not
the
saying
world
that,
does,
Strider.
right? Yeah,
I
but I
ain't
want to
saying
move it
that.
off
What I'm
the
saying,
celebrity and move it to the behavior. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep the conversation in the behavior of functioning people. Because in my mind,
yeah,
Slim, I
look,
think we
I'm
agree on
talking
that,
about the behavior. I'm
right? Yeah.
saying behavior. Behavior meaning, watch what I'm saying, dog. When I say behavior, in that world, it's called for, okay? Because it's easy access to everything. So it's not even, it's to the point in that world where it's not a power trip on me clowning you because you that. It's just a count on who I can smash. And in that world, that's how it works. Everybody gets their girl smashed. Hey, look, man, it's a Bama out here right now just made a documentary about a dude and his baby mama. No, ain't no,
Uh-huh.
it's all good. That's over your head. I'm talking about 5 himself. All right. You see what I'm saying? 5 made the documentary because of his baby mama. That's this to me, that's almost the equivalent of what Bobby Womack doing. You know why? Because what Bobby Womack did, dog, that was like almost envy and spite. You don't walk into a man's funeral with his suit on unless he did something real dirty to you. All right. or you just a nut job.
I see your
Okay?
correlation now. You're saying
see
that
where
the
I'm going
whole
with this?
okay. So your whole
So,
correlation to 50 is he's only doing it
because
because
he's hurt.
okay,
But
got it.
but
And
that
he's
even
Nigga
simple.
hurt. Oh my.
that proves the point even more though, because 50 is just another dude in a long line of males
50 is
who were
not
hanging
hurt.
out with Diddy, and he took your girl because he don't care about the girl. It don't matter who the girl is. It matters that it's 50. That's who he
But
thinking about
50
when he
took
laying up
somebody's
with her.
girl too, though. How do you see? That's what I say. He do the same thing. So
Yeah, but
it's
that's
all.
why.
That's what I
But
say.
that's
It's
another reason
kind of.
why. But yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to get caught in the celebrities because it'll make it messy when we start walking down there, walking down their actions versus studying the behavior. But I do want to get to Playboy Wills because I don't think he was able to chime in yet. Who's the most at fault to you, bro?
It's gonna be Bobby Womack.
And why?
Because for one, you don't sneak behind, you don't go behind sloppy seconds, bro. I mean, let's
I
just be
love how y'all
like,
say that.
you know, they'll try to do the trauma bonding thing, or somebody passed away, and then we done got so close because I've been comforting her, or she been comforting him. That's full of shit, bro. Like, I mean, if you respect the person that you was in love with, guess what? You won't go that way. You'll get you another mate. Now, like mine's, yeah, but no, it's still full of shit. No, Bobby Womack was wrong. We all knew that. Hell, we know back in those days anyway.
Yeah,
especially my age group. My parents played all that music. I was around a lot of shit anyway with entertainers. Yeah, bro, he was wrong. He was dead, like dead wrong. He didn't sleep with his daughter. Like, come on now. Like,
that was trifling, right?
And the daughter.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, here's my take. I actually agree with Slim original person, but for a different reason. I think that Sam Cooke has a pivotal part to play in this, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I say that though, right? I think that the best way to stop this lust shit is prevention, proactive prevention, right? So to his point, I'm not even gonna leave my wife and you in the same company alone to even see whether anything could or couldn't pop off, right?
But you know, they was wild and reckless, Strata. See, that's the thing. They were loose with everything. And then back then, the men, they didn't really give a damn.
Oh, yeah. That's all true.
Boy, this is what you're going to see. But he got to see what Sam was doing with all the other women and everything else.
Right.
So
yeah,
like,
I think that
you making me watch her. You making me protect her.
Yep.
So now, eventually, I might have to protect her because you teaching me this. So now you making me her bodyguard. I gotta cover what you doing. I have to be quiet about what you doing, but you making me her best friend.
You don't want to change your answer, Playboy? Sound like you blaming Sammy for being naive.
Oh, I'm blaming Sam because back in those days they didn't understand that there wasn't good role models. They were good role models when it was structured and you need to protect my wife. Sam should have been protecting his wife though, because he shouldn't have been out here hoeing anyway. See, that's the difference. Like, we gotta admit that they was some hot whores. It's okay. That's if you choose to do that. Now, if you're gonna honor your marriage, guess what you do? You honor your marriage.
That's hard to do, baby. Oh man.
So, hey, that's what I can say. If you're gonna honor your marriage, honor your marriage.
I like it. Let's get to our next video, man. We got some good ones, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. This has been a dope show, bro. So now we're gonna actually get to one of the actual Diddy examples, right? So we know he had a lot of them, but it was one of them that was like, you know, it kind of played out in a way to where how he shifted through it was weird. It's kind of hard to find a lot of info. What's up, Zeke? It's hard to find a lot of info on the parties that were willing to speak outside of the documentary. I didn't want to play the documentary, but I did find Eric Sherman. So what happened with Eric Sherman was he was with his girlfriend, and Diddy was after her, kind of the same thing that went out. And again, eventually they broke up. He got with her, right? But then Diddy had a confrontation with Eric Sermon because they was in a car together. And that's him explaining this whole story. And I got a host of questions that follows this. And I got one more Diddy thing I want y'all to watch. So we'll play them. We'll play one, bust it down, and then we'll play the other video to get y'all taken, and we'll go through the questions as we see fit.
We need to get to this ridiculous ass story that you told on the Diddy documentary.
So we start there?
Now,
me and Misa is still cool. We were just friends. She just happened to be in my driver's seat of my truck. And all of a sudden I heard somebody go, and it's him. I was just giving my story. Me and her are sitting in the car. She's in the driver's seat. Somebody knocked on my window, and it was him. Diddy. So of course he goes with her now. Anybody will be angry and be mad because that's his girl.
But wasn't it your car?
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as him being angry.
No,
that
but
makes sense.
But you said he snuffed you.
He never touched me. Come on, stop it now, stop. Come on now, this is me. Okay. When I got out the car, he was angry. So he swung on me.
Oh, so you did get out the car? You got out the car?
Yeah, I got out the car, right. Can't swing in the car in the
He made it seem like
window.
he swung on you while you were sitting in the car.
No, I got out the car. And we started talking. Then he swung on me. Me being respectful, I didn't want to do that in front of her.
So why did you swing back?
Because of the respect for her.
Or was Misa in the car? So Misa was in the car?
She got out the car. He's yelling, you know what I'm saying? So, but me and him is also friends. I'm like, yo, I couldn't believe that it happened to begin with. So my thing was let's go around the corner. So he actually gets in the car and we drive around the corner. And he just said, yo, sit down, I want you to hear something real quick. And that's when he played him the Biggie Smalls album.
So y'all really was cool?
I was cool
so
with
that's
him.
like me and Envy.
I don't need to go through all that. I think we kind of got the picture with that, right? So, in that scenario, who do you place the blame on? Eric Sermon had an old lady, right? She moves on to Diddy. She's in a car. So right now, Eric Sermon's in a car with his ex-old lady, Diddy's current John. So who's wrong? Are we saying that Diddy was wrong for approaching a situation like that? Is Eric Sermon wrong for having her in a car? Is Diddy wrong for even being with her? Let's start there. Let's go Big Bro, Slim, and then Playboy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm of the opinion that that Diddy was wrong, man. I mean, it's just how close was Diddy and Eric Sermon?
They were casual, right? Because you got to realize that Eric Sermon and EPMD, they was on the scene, and this is what you got, the Andre Harrell era when they had just really started the money-making Mount Vernon clique. So this is Heavy D and them. They real big at the time. And at this time, Diddy was just an intern. So I think that Diddy and Eric Sermon kind of had like Diddy little bro, Eric Sermon big bro type of rapport. Because if I'm not mistaken, Eric Sermon, he was Eric Sermon before Diddy became Diddy.
Well, I think it's weird. I just think it's weird on two levels. The first level is this. Everybody's talking about what it means to be a man. Everybody have different definitions on, how it is to carry yourself as a man in society, right? Yeah. I think that at some point you have to have a line that you don't cross. You have to have some sort of morals. It can't be, oh man, well, I had the opportunity and I did it because I could, because I wanted to flex my power. It's that's something about that just seems off to me. And I just don't like that mode of thinking. I mean, as a true friend or as a brother, and I probably take this from the example of what the Italians used to do back in the day, this thing of ours, right? It was taboo to be even alone in the same house as another made man's wife, and he wasn't there. So my thing is this, a little bro, if I go to your house or whatever and you ain't there, and and your woman is there, I'm waiting outside in my car till you come home. So it's you shouldn't even, I know that you would be cool if I was walking in there, but it's I would feel funny even knowing that, even though my heart and the fact that I wouldn't do that. It's just, I wouldn't even put myself in that situation, because there's just lines that you don't cross. You know, you have to have morals out here. You lost. I mean, you know, I'm not saying you got to be a goody two shoes or a square, but it's like I just feel that people respect men who has boundaries, and that has to be a boundary. And another reason why I think it's weird is just this obsession with getting with women, but not because of the woman, but because of who they're connected to, a man. I just think that, like, if a man is involved with you being sexually attracted to a woman, I just think that's just a little homoerotic, man. I'm sorry I keep going back to that, but it's just, you know, how come another dude have to have something to do with you becoming more attractive to this person? Well, you might as well just skip the middleman. Fuck the person that you really are obsessed with, and that's the dude that you're taking the chick from, or smash them together. You feel me? So, like, a dude who's like in your group, and you constantly have to, you know, coach up. Like, your girl, hey, you know, you have to act this way, or don't post this picture online, or, you know, because if my friends see that, you know, you're showing an open, and like they'll exploit it and they'll take you from me, then you hanging around the wrong type of dudes. They ain't the type of dudes that you need to hang out with.
Solid. I like it. Slim, same question, bro. Eric Sermon, Misa, and Diddy. The whole scenario was Eric Sermon was with Misa. Then she became Diddy old lady. She get caught in the car with Eric Sermon. Diddy want to fight. He swing on Eric Sermon. Where we at with blame on that one, bro?
So once again, just like I told you, all these chicks that the diddler is involved with, right, is bad as a motherfucker. If you put a picture of Misa up there right now, all right, I'm trying to tell you, back in that time, Slim, she was the goods, okay? So I'm just letting y'all know how this is capable with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going after all 10s. Every last one of them Jones is a 10. Now, she also probably lied and said something. I can't. That's hard for me to judge, because I also think the diddler was also being like, he was just being a hater, because he saw his ex with another dude that's probably on his same level. He was just being a hater. That's why he let him hear the Biggie John when they got to the alley. Just a little good way to get him away from her, because he's capable of taking her. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
it was diversion type shit.
Yeah, a little diversion joint. So I look at that like that. But once again, I gotta go. I don't think men have sex with chicks because of the dude. I'm gonna keep saying that, because once again, if you look at most of the women that happens to, they are some bad chicks. Like, 'cause you can't, it's not just gonna work. Not only that, bro, your $10 million, she's right next to a dude who got $15 million. All y'all riding the same cars, all y'all drinking the same drinks. I think it once again just go back to accessibility. That's why Puffy caught her in the car with another dude like him. She wouldn't have talked to none of us. So that's how you just keep the circle going. Puffy, I mean, I don't know, man. The diddler was a bad dude back then, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that.
Okay. Playboy, what you got? Who's at fault in that?
Hey, man. For one, you can be wealthy, you can have what have you, but if you're not aesthetically pleasing, it doesn't matter what kind of money you got anyway. Doesn't matter. And even with Puffy, Lotion Boy, whatever the hell y'all want to call him nowadays, he just had a lot of power because who was backing him. He learned the game from them, so it wouldn't have mattered about the woman. And Eric Sherman just showed that he was just a heavy set pump to me.
Wow.
Puff Daddy, back in those days, Puff Daddy wasn't even weighing 150, dude. Let's just be it was just about who he was with. It was about his influence and who he could pay off and all of that shit. No, Eric Sermon, like, I love EPMD, but we knew who the toughest one was and who was Sugar.
Yeah. Touche.
Now you gonna tell us that you walked around the corner? Like, we ain't not walking in front of the fucking corner. You done in front of his That's when you supposed to be the man anyway.
Yeah.
In front of a woman. Ain't no nigga ready to swing on me and we gonna walk around the corner and listen to a DVD. Really?
That ain't how that go. I do
I'm
got
just
one
saying,
more.
hey, I'm gonna drag your ass like a fucking carpet and do you
Right. We had to get to it. Some furniture movement. I got one more video I think is interesting on the Diddy situation. Now this didn't pop up in a documentary, but I found it interesting to speak to, again, a pattern of behavior. So keep in mind, y'all, we walking down the archetype of this behavior. So tell me what y'all think about this scene, because this one was very telling.
School, I'ma teach myself, made my first meal on my own. I don't need your help. All black, special way. Council me.
We gotta go back to the break. We gonna go back to the break. We must clap all night. Yeah, I would.
Find me out different places. Spoke by the door instead of traction. Double back, just relax. I crack you up.
Another bad one.
Y'all catch it. Hold on, did y'all catch what happened? Right?
Oh, I caught it.
So in the scene, you got Nipsey Hussle, Diddy, Lauren London, and Cassie. It starts, they vibing the Nip music. Nip start clapping. Diddy kind of says, yo, stop all that clapping shit, right? Nip was like, nigga, I'm gonna do what I want. As he's saying that, Lauren started laughing. So then Diddy looks at her, am I funny? Do I make you smile? Then Nip is like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna clap some more. And matter of fact, y'all clap too. That was the scene. What do y'all take on that? Before I even ask anything, what's y'all take on just that?
You know what I think it is. Now I know who did what to Nipsey. That's my take.
Wow. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that right there, dog. Don't do that, Playboy.
Look,
hey, Playboy, you my man.
Look, hey, Slim, before you get upset, let's just do this. Bruh, I've been a part of entertainment all my fucking life. I've been rocking stages since I was 6 and 7. I've opened up for countless entertainers and everything, bro. So anybody, even now, 3 comedians that are relevant right now, nigga, I have opened up for. Now, I'm talking about commercials and all. Right now.
Playboy. Hey, pause that real quick for the audience. I'm gonna run that video back because it did happen fast.
Yes, because he won't protect this shit. And because I'm gonna tell you how it really go when you're in some of these circles or people get a little what we call butt hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like you said, I'm gonna run the video back real quick, and then we're gonna come right back to you, Playboy.
I'ma teach myself, made my first meal on my own. I don't need your help. All black, special way. Council me.
We gotta go back to the break. We gonna go back to the break. We must clap all night. Yeah, I would.
Find me out different places. Spoke by the door instead of traction. Double back, just relax.
I crack you up.
She's with her man. He done already prepped her. He done already let her know how he is. So
wow.
We gonna finish my music because you asked for this. Bruh, that's the game, bro. Like, you just gotta be strong with that shit. And not to mention, Puff Daddy wasn't his actual producer anyway.
Right. They just in a session. They vibing. And like you said, that's the context. Because it was real subtle. So what happened is they vibing the music. Nip start clapping. They're like, don't fucking clap again. He's like, the fuck? What you mean? And I'm gonna clap again. And so then as it's happening, Lauren is listening to it. And I think it was kind of, she started as a nervous laughter. So when he was trying to engage with Nip old lady, it's like, fuck that. I'm gonna clap and you clap too. And
Wow.
that was a subtlety. It was a lot going on in that clip. Real short, real subtle. But so give us your breakdown, Mr. Will. Then we're gonna go Slim and Big Bro. What you
This
see
is
in
what
there?
it is. You know, when you're in a session, you know, Puff, of course, he's a producer, he's a mogul, what have you, but Puff really didn't have shit to do with that session anyway. That's why when you see Nip with the other guy and all of that, Puff's listening to it because there's another artist, you know, involved in that. But Puff wanted to just show her and think about it. Puff got this big ass wine glass. Nigga, ain't nobody hearing you. We're listening and vibing to the music. So Puff didn't have that anyway, like how he would claim to be. Like, oh no, they already knew it was a hit. That's why, for one, Lauren's always been cool with Cassie. If y'all do the research on their whole thing, movie, modeling, all of that. So Puff thought he was gonna chump Nipsey. The difference was Nipsey got Snoop and all of them behind him. So he wasn't fearing that anyway. And then it's like, nigga, I know who you are. Nigga, you not great. Stop my session. This music's dope. Everybody's vibing. You feel upset because you can't take that from me, so then you can promote it for yourself and you can do all of that. And that's what that was. He wanted a hit. Hey, bro.
Slim, what you got? What you got, bro?
Come on now.
Playboy.
Hey, if you know the industry for real, you'll know. Them niggas
Yeah, but
get
like you said, I don't want to get caught in the industry. I want to stay here with the behavior of what happened in that room. What you got, Slim? What you read from that?
All right, check it out. Hey, I got a nice little resume too, Playboy. You know, I don't really like to show it or say it that much, but you know, I'm ready for a 16 anytime. Just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I saw in that, right? Okay, I saw flirting.
Oh, between who?
See?
That's interesting.
Between Mr. Sean and that red bone in the room.
Which one? That
His
Cassie
girl.
or Lauren London?
See, once
Both of
again,
them?
look, Lauren London and both of them. Look, what I'm telling you is just go back to that respect thing and access in the world that they in. See, Puffy remind me of Cameron on Paid in Full. All right. Paid in Full, Cameron did everybody else in the movie was wrong but him. He was the only one, and I ain't giving him no credit or nothing, but I'm saying the object of the movie is he stayed on course. Everybody tried to get off course. Puffy understands that I don't care who you is, I got more money than you, and I got more power than you. Now, people can hate on that all they want, but you know what? That's a luxury, Slim. You know what I'm saying? That's a prop. That's the same thing as a nigga being cute or having money. Power big time, Slim. And you think that Lauren ain't sitting in that room. I don't care if it's Nipsey or not. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. Don't think that she wouldn't risk it all for the
Slim,
Mr.
I gotta
Combs.
ask you, Slim.
For
Hold
some
up. I
bread.
gotta ask you this. You
Yeah.
said that Cameron wasn't wrong. For one, his so-called homie, he murdered.
No, you missed the moral of the story. See, the moral of the story is we are.
Hold up. No, you know, but if you're gonna do this, especially online, bruh.
Hold up, let me explain to you. You have to understand what I meant.
Yeah, you
Hold
trying
up,
to
hold
make
up.
no, he was a piece of shit, bro. No.
Listen, you can call. Listen, You're missing what the point that I'm making. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not about. Listen, hey dog, I don't care about morals. Okay, it's no honor amongst thieves. That's how we gonna do that. All right, now if
Why be a
everybody want to
thief?
keep it happy. Hold on, listen to what I'm trying to tell
No,
you.
he just, hey, now he
In
just
that,
broke it down. He said,
in
hey,
that
he don't
world,
tell no
listen,
more.
hear me
I'm
out.
done
Hear
with
me
it.
out.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Let him finish
In
the
that
thought.
world, Puffy understands morals are irrelevant. You can't do it in that world. In this world of us that we talking on, that shit flies. Listen, I don't want you to think that I'm giving him credit or giving Cameron credit. What I'm telling you is, and this is just what I learned about life, people that commit to God or the devil will win like a motherfucker. So to me, what I see in Puffy is full-fledged commitment. That's why he can get away with it. Did you see the face he made her? I crack you up, London. Come on now. I saw flirting, and I'm gonna tell you what I saw with Nipsey. I mean, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. I ain't really see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing showed me anything. All I saw was, and this ain't me sweating him. I'm just saying image is everything. I saw who was the most powerful nigga in the room. If you play that again, Nipsey had to tell them to clap. She was smiling like a motherfucker at Puffy before she started clapping. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So once again, I'm not condoning nothing that he doing, but I get it. If you want to get in that game, that's how we play over here. That's that. I think that's just how it is, straight up. No disrespect, Playboy. I'm just saying we can't attach our morals of what we live in today, and it's the problem with the world. Just us regular niggas right now, 2026. You know what I'm saying? You can't attach your morals today on what they doing over there. It won't work. You're gonna get walked all over. I'm telling you, your wife, if you bring your wife into that world, oh, you in trouble. Yeah, you'll be Sam Cooke. Cause you thought that nigga who you just signed wouldn't smash your girl. You thought he was gonna play them morals and all that. It don't work like that. And hey, look, man, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying, I think this is fucked up.
The lifestyle that it's in, for sure. I get it. I definitely get it. Big bro, what you think? What you see from that clip and in that room?
Hey man, so I watch a lot of podcasts. You feel me? Not much of a participator, but I watch a lot. So I was watching what's the dude's name? Whack 100.
Yeah.
Apparently, Whack 100 has information that Nipsey, before he passed away, that he was in the same type of lifestyle that Puffy was in as well. They were swinging. He actually did an interview with one of the dudes who used to bang with Nipsey before he got famous. And what they would do is they would both have sex with a woman and they would record themselves. So it's kind of like a swinger type of lifestyle. There's also a podcast out there describing how Miss London, she was in that same world as well. I mean, she also has a baby by Lil Wayne. So to what I saw was a room full of swingers, right, who have probably all been intimate with each other. And the two dudes were basically doing little displays of dominance. Like, who's the dominant one? They're like, one girl belonged to one girl belonged to the other. Sometimes they switch, sometimes they do it all together. But at the end of the day, though, it's like, we have to establish a hierarchy in this swinging thing that we got going on. Like, who's the most powerful dude?
Who had the position
and
of
it's
power
like
in that interaction? Who do you think had the position of power?
I think it definitely was a stalemate. Because Puffy tried to establish himself by like saying, "Hey, stop doing something," and then Nipsey kind of rebelled back, and so he was clapping and was like, "Hey, yeah, you better clap too." And both of the girls, they were just like laughing at the boys being boys because they don't care who dick they receive or who they get knocked down by. They just in it for the money and the experience. They were just laughing, kiki and look at boys being boys. But it's like it's. Like really nobody won. Everybody was just shit was kind of lame, man.
Okay, now one more thing before I get to my question. Remove the celebrity from that. We watching 2 men, 2 women in a room. This same scenario happens. Who do you think holds a position of power there? One man gives
still the nigga with the money.
That what I'm saying? Like same people. Same archetype of people, no celebrity, no money. Who holds a position of power in that room?
The men.
Which one?
The nigga with the most money?
Nah,
it ain't about the money. It's about who's the most outgoing, who has that dominance when it comes to this is what I'm
yes, ma'am. What you got?
I'm controlling this environment. I'm gonna be the leader in this situation. It doesn't matter.
So now keep the same character so we don't confuse ourselves.
Yeah.
But now we're just talking about their behavior in that room. Who held a position of power? Diddy, Nip, or the ladies?
I would probably say Nip if I take the celebrity out of it, just simply
Right.
because Puffy made the first initial move. So what was supposed to happen in order for him to establish dominance was old dude was supposed to stop clapping and shut the fuck up. Okay, so old dude didn't shut the fuck up. Now what's your
Dog, it
move?
was
What you
no
gonna do
dominance.
because the dude ain't shut the fuck up?
He wanted to test him though, because he already, if you know about Nipsey's attitude, you know one thing about it. He's been around Snoop and everybody.
Yeah, but remove the
He
celebrity.
has
Remove the
Snoop's
celebrity.
swag.
That's,
But
yeah,
when
bring it
now
back.
you in this room with him, so now you get to see, because Puff gonna try you. It's up to you to be like, man, fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, but
And
Playboy, real quick, just remove the celebrity. Only talk about the behavior. Who had the position of power?
Nipsey still gonna have it because he ain't gonna
Yeah.
let this motherfucker tell me, nigga, what? No.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all
So
clap.
then,
Nipsey
yeah,
got
so
all
then-
the power in that room.
yeah, so then after that, Puffy tried his next move after Nip wouldn't be quiet was he tried to engage his woman. But his woman engaged him half-heartedly, but she ended up clapping as well along with a man because she know where her bread is buttered. You feel me? So
His
I would
one
say
to clap
Wow.
with.
Oh
See,
my
Cassie was heard clapping with Lauren. So Nipsey
Hey.
got the whole goddamn room.
Hey, let me
Exactly.
tell y'all something. I'm gonna need y'all to stop the cap. You know what y'all doing?
What?
Y'all only saying that because of how Nipsey look.
No, it's I'm
Look,
That's
guess what?
false.
Guess what? Watch this.
Nipsey actually is a skinny
Hold
dude.
up.
He look like I could whoop his ass if we
You
shot
can
the fair
play the
ones. I'm just being
video
honest.
again, right? You can play the video again. And to me, the sarcastic shit that Puffy was doing, and then to have the balls to go at your girl, that showed me,
Wait, but
even if I
hold on,
take the
Slim.
money out of
You
that,
saying
all right?
like, nah, Slim, you know what?
Yeah.
You on this
He went at his girl.
bullshit, bro.
Did he not?
No, you
Did
on
he
this
not go at his girl?
real. You seeing what you want to see because we
Hold
know
up,
that
wait a
Puff was
minute.
drinking a glass of
One at a
wine.
time. One at a
But
time.
watch Nipsey's whole response, his body language. He wasn't
So
worried about Puff.
tell me
He
this,
was
Playboy.
Defiant.
Hold on,
skirt
Playboy.
in that man's
Hold on,
body,
let's
bro.
let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's
How the
just you a
hell does
Puffy
that?
fan,
Hold on,
bro. That's how I
listen,
look at
listen.
it, bro.
Let me just respond real quick. How the hell does that make him look powerful? That ain't no power. You know what
It
he look like?
is.
Nah, that's not power. I just went at your girl.
How did he
That
go at his
means
girl for real?
what? Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you didn't see
looking
no
at the whole
flirting?
video? Because for one, when Nipsey's looking at everything, he's looking at his woman. For
So
one,
did you miss Puff
not
telling that
really
he
worried
said?
about
Did you miss?
watching his woman.
So wait a minute. Listen. Guess what? You know why this conversation is messed up? Because I think some of y'all got it out for Puff. So you're not really just standing on the outside. Look, hold up, listen to what I'm saying.
One at a time. Clean it up. Clean it up.
Hold up. Just let me finish. Listen, let me finish. Respectfully, right? Dog, I've never liked Nipsey or Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Just tell you straight up. But me just looking at this whole situation, right?
Yeah.
I was here when nobody would have said none of this stuff when Puff was out here. Okay. So I find it funny that when we looking at situations with him now he's powerless. Okay. It's no way you could tell me that the people in that room, all right, Puffy ain't throwing slick shots at him. Just his whole demeanor, him being more calm and just smirks. That's what the powerful person do. Okay, the big all that extra clapping. Hold up.
Hey, real quick, bring it back, bring it in, reel it in. I'm gonna run the video back.
Yeah, the most
hold on,
Playboy person
Playboy.
is the motherfucker that's actually acting.
Hold on,
weird
Playboy,
as shit.
real quick, Playboy, real quick. Hold on. For the audience, we're gonna run it back one more time. I'm gonna get Poppy in there, and then I'm gonna get you and Slim to go back with the exchange. But let's watch it one more time. I'll get Poppy in because he just came back up, and I'll let him tell me what he thought the position of power was, and then we'll go back we'll pick it right back up where y'all left off. Cool?
Oh, that's cool. Definitely cool.
Let's do it. Let's watch this one more time.
I'ma teach myself, made my first meal on my own. All black, special We gotta go back
Love
to the
that.
break. We gonna go back to the break. I'm gonna clap all night. Yeah. Find me out different places. Smoke by the door instead of traction. Double back there. I crack you up.
Wow.
Nipsey got it. I don't.
He
Hold
tried
on,
to
hold on,
fuck,
fellas,
but he didn't get fucked, bro.
Hold on, fellas. Let's get Poppy in. He just came back in. Then we're gonna go to Slim, and then we'll get Playboy, and then Big Bro. See if you saw something different. So, Poppy, what's good, Brody?
Good, man. We're just busy with the kid right now. Go ahead. That's why you're on power earlier.
So, with that video, who do you think held a position of power in that room? Would it be Nip, Diddy, or the ladies? And why?
Diddy.
Okay, tell me why.
Because he's the quarterback. He's the centerpiece of the whole situation. As simple as that. He's the man that pretty much got people's career in their hands. Everybody in that particular room.
Okay. Slim, what you got, Brody?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you once again. It come down to money. Money is power. And guess what the powerful man did? He took a sip of his drink because he didn't worry about nothing. The nervous man was standing up. That's why he kept clapping. He had to fight all that anxiety he was getting, you know what I'm saying? And what Puffy did was smacked him in the face by calling this girl name with a smile on his face. Come on, man. I'm telling you, subtle stuff like that, because you ain't got to be the loud one. I mean, you know, everybody loud, you know, you tough. The Bama still had his back turned to him while he was talking to him. Them the details I'm watching. And guess what I also know? She's in there with Cassie. All right. So Puffy already know that his girl has been ran through and used and he got a chance. That's why he ain't respecting it. Come on, let's keep it 1,000.
Okay,
I
we
disagree.
got that. Put a pin in it. Let's go, you Big Bro, and then we'll go to Playboy.
So when I watched it again that second time, right? So we're talking about power. You know, I think everyone knows and could come to a consensus that true power moves in silence. Indeed, for sure. So at the beginning of it, apparently everybody was celebrating the end of a project, right? You know, that Nip was featured in. And that moment, he was the center of attention. They were clapping, oh, you know, congratulations, that song is dope, blah, 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 whatever. So in that moment, Diddy felt insecure. So what he tried to do was establish his dominance by telling him to stop clapping. I'm gonna run this back, trying to mess up the vibe, you know, trying to be the more powerful in the room. And it's just, that's not quiet power to me. That to me reads insecurity. So I'm insecure because my man's having a moment in his verse. So now I gotta, you know, oh man, my ego's hurt. You know, he's the center of attention. I can't have that. He's always wanted to be the best rapper. I mean, look at what Suge and them said. You want somebody that's, you know, not all dancing in the videos. It's that's not power. That's insecurity, and that's why he is where he is now.
Puffy can rap better than Nipsey, though. Let's be real.
That's wild.
Nipsey
Puffy never wrote a verse in his life. Stop playing with me.
Hey, this shit don't sound like cheap shots at Puffy. Then actually, because everything you said was about how you feel about Puffy. It wasn't about
I was talking about the behavior. DC, you know what?
Honestly, I think it's more. I think it's more. I think it's how you feel about Puffy. I think you a fan, bro.
You can't read DC.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you again.
Words.
You a fan, dog.
No, bro.
No.
And I'm starting to wonder if you would carry yourself how Big he carried himself if you had the power.
Oh my God! So now it's personal. Now it's personal. Watch this.
No, it's not personal. It's not personal at all.
Listen.
Because you want to be an asshole for real. Just
hey, look, hey, Playboy, just chill, homie. Listen.
Look at the truth, bro. We seen the fucking video.
Listen, bro.
You a fan, bro.
Come on, man. Listen. All right, look. I'm trying to make a point. Hey, look, dog. You gonna let me make a point? No. I mean, dog. Guess what? Listen,
No,
I don't.
no,
I
you're
don't.
not gonna do that, bro. No.
Slow down,
No,
slow
can
down.
you
Let's let
just
Slim.
chill for
Hey,
a minute,
Playboy, let's
Slim?
get Slim in there, and then
Come
we'll
on,
get
man.
response,
Why
Playboy.
we keep getting Slim in and let me tell the truth, bro? We
I
Listen,
got you. Hold
listen,
on.
listen,
Hold
bro.
on.
Five
Hold on.
Let me say
times
this.
niggas keep lying, talking about, oh no, Puff Daddy,
Dog,
he
But
was
hold on.
the
dog.
he was
I'm
the
gonna say this
leader.
to y'all one more time,
He
and
was the
this the
leader.
last
Oh
time I'm gonna
no.
say this, okay?
Man,
I
get the hell
don't
up out of
like
here, bro.
fucking Puffy,
You lame
okay?
as shit, bro. You are.
Hey, Slim. Hey, listen.
You
Let
know
me tell
what?
you
You are a
something.
handy
Hold up,
wife, bro. You are
homeboy.
a handy
Hold up,
wife.
hold up. Come on,
140
cause I'm gonna
pound
meet you
handy
halfway.
wife, bro.
I'm gonna meet you halfway, superstar. Stop trying to play big on YouTube. Let's do that first. We supposed to be having a conversation. You a man or a mouse? You sitting over here trying to play big on YouTube. You don't know me, nigga.
Are
Stop
you a
calling
man
me
or a mouse?
names.
Squeak up. Are you a man or a mouse?
Listen,
Squeak up,
I'm gonna
bruh.
say this to
You
you
acting
again,
like you
Slim.
didn't watch the footage and you
Nigga, guess
not
what?
heard what
Guess what?
Nipsey
What
said
footage?
to
Hold
Puff
up. Listen.
Daddy.
Listen to this.
Puff Daddy
Playboy,
was
guess
in
what?
control of what?
Dog, can you let me finish? Now
No,
this
I'm
is not
not
an
gonna let you
argument.
finish because
So
you didn't
now you
act
want
like
to bring
you
an
didn't watch the
argument.
video. So are you
Listen,
blind?
me and you,
Are you
dog,
deaf?
listen, me and you
No,
are around the same
look at
age.
the
Listen
video
to,
again. Strata,
oh my
please play the
God.
video again. Because I want to see if these goofy ass niggas gonna do
Oh
the
my
same
God.
shit. Play the
Oh my
video
God, dog.
again, bro. Because
Hey,
Last
let me
round.
tell you
Last
something,
round.
man.
This video
and
Hey,
what's going on?
for the fourth
You
time.
niggas is
All right, it's the
weird,
last time
bro.
playing it. Then we're gonna go.
hey, dog, what the fuck is y'all on Nipsey nuts for? He ain't doing shit in
No,
there.
hold up.
Why
I'm
do
not
niggas
on
be on
nobody's
Nipsey nuts
nut.
like that?
I
You,
just like
hey,
the truth,
Playboy,
bro.
guess what? I'm super
We watching it
disappointed
in
in you.
real
Guess why?
time,
Because
and you're
Teach myself, made my first meal on my own. I don't need your help. All black, yo. Special ed. City council, man.
We gotta go back to the break. We gonna go back to the break. I'm gonna clap all night. Yeah.
Find me out different places. Smoke by the door, it's there for traction. Double back, just relax. I crack you up.
that's
Hey,
obvious. You got the control of the
what's
room.
obvious? Guess what?
Asshole,
I
you
bet you
dumb.
won't say what's
You a
obvious.
dummy, bro. You
I
a
bet
dummy.
you. Hey,
No,
I
you
bet
a
you.
fucking
Hey,
dummy
listen.
for
Hey,
real.
dog, I'm
You
saying
a
you
dummy,
embracing your
bro.
stupidity right now.
Stupid,
Listen,
bro.
dog, you ain't gotta be
Puff Daddy
tough
even
on
said,
YouTube because
don't
I
clap
can't
again.
touch you.
Oh, wouldn't it? What did he do?
See,
He
here we
made
go. Here
not
we go.
only his
Here we
women
go.
and
Here we
his
go.
girl. Now, you stupid, bro. Like,
Dog, you
bruh,
are on
grow
that
up,
nigga
bro.
nuts,
No,
dog.
grow up.
You is really
You
on this
chew
nigga
tip
nuts right now,
and
dog.
pull out your
I'm
ears, bro.
telling you right now, I don't give a fuck about Puffy or
Man, hey,
Nipsey, nigga.
guess what,
You
bro?
hear where I'm coming
I
with that,
only look
Slim?
up to
But
one
guess what
man,
I
bro. I
recognize?
only look
Come
up
on,
to
man.
one man, bro.
Look,
My
nigga,
daddy's
you.
gone, nigga. Now it's me. Don't try that with
Oh, well,
me.
it's you, then you got a problem
Yeah,
then.
guess
If you
what?
only look up to
Get
yourself,
that
you got a
dusty
problem.
ass head off
That
that
might be your
head, nigga.
problem.
Shut up with that bullshit.
Dusty, come on, nigga. Hey,
Well,
hey,
hey man,
look, Playboy, Slim,
I
guess
ain't
what,
on
dog?
his,
See
I
this?
ain't on his
Nah,
nuts
hold
to
up.
try to
Listen
bring
to
it back to
this.
the
More
topic.
Playboy
Listen
for
to
real?
this, man.
I ain't on his
Hey,
nuts,
Strada.
but
You really
Hey,
don't
Puffy
Strada,
kind of
guess
seemed
what,
insecure to
Strada?
me, man.
Hey, Strada, listen to this. I
What's up
fuck
with it?
with
That's
your
stupid, bro.
channel, but
You
guess
act like
what?
you can't see and read the captions
Listen
and
to this
heard
nigga.
the
See how
video
this
at
nigga,
the
you
same
know,
Hey,
time.
nigga calling
let him
himself a
finish,
man, but
Playboy.
he
Let him
like
finish real quick,
interrupting niggas.
Oh
Playboy.
no,
Let
Come
him
on, let
finish,
the
no,
little
I'm a
boy
Playboy.
talk.
man.
Let the
No,
little
Hey,
boy
Playboy,
talk.
Playboy,
you
Playboy.
want to
Let
be
him
right because
finish,
you
and I'll
try
let
to.
you
No,
respond.
you shitted on all of us anyway when you
Yeah.
said
I
you
ain't shit
said
on
how
nobody but
we
you,
felt.
nigga.
You
I
didn't
shitted
ask
on
us
you,
what
nigga.
we thought. You said how you felt like we. No, nigga, you didn't ask us what we think. See, that's was your
Listen,
problem.
you didn't get it to that
No,
point. Guess
no.
why? Because you
You
just
Yo,
did
the
it
felt
again.
thing.
some
I'm
type of way
trying to say
and wanted
something,
to
and you
project it
keep
on
Hold
interrupting me.
on, hold on.
That's
Another
what
thing.
happened.
Another
You
Damn,
felt
thing.
dog.
some type of
Fucked
way.
up
Yo,
the
Because
hey,
whole
hold on,
vibe.
I
hold on,
don't
Oh,
brother
feel
Slim,
Willie,
brother.
Willie,
something.
hold
Bring it
on.
down, bring
I
it
do
down, bring it
not
down. Hold on, we
feel,
got guests in the
and
house.
I
We got
do
guests in
Nigga,
the
not
house.
nigga
Let's
sitting
be
there
quiet.
drinking all that
Another,
beer.
Hey,
That
we
beer
got
got
another
you
guests in
going
the
thing.
house.
after up,
wipe
man.
off feet. Hold on,
Another
Tell that
thing.
man to stop drinking,
No,
man.
he felt
Bring it
some.
down, bring it down, bring it down
This is
for a
what I'm
bit.
drinking.
Hold
So,
on.
am I
Hold on,
drunk?
Playboy.
That's what I'm
Bring it
drinking.
in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it
Nigga
in.
ain't
Hold on,
stopped talking
real
yet,
quick. We'll
man.
get back to y'all. We'll get back to y'all. Hold on.
Uh,
Arnold, what's good, Brody?
Man, what's popping, man? What's
Shit,
popping?
cool. How you?
I'm good, man. I
Yeah.
think we missing a little piece of this dynamic in the room and Nip.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
like
Sean Combs, Diddy was the producer
Puff,
of the last album.
he he's the executive producer. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he see a rising star and see how like Nip's star is rising, right? And Puff see his mortality in that room. So he trying to like insert his dominance. He trying, right? So it was insecurity, like, oh, it's like it's the new Biggie. I'm standing underneath the new Biggie, and he about to take off.
Wow.
But I need to show in front of my chick, right? That I'm the big dog in this room.
Whoa. Time out. Hold the fuck up, man. I was raised in Brooklyn, my nigga. Who the fuck you calling the next Biggie?
He said the new Biggie, dog.
But he's
That's
still
what he said.
Snoop.
Nip
See,
star was
guess
going like
what?
this.
Snoop is still a part of that, though.
Hold on, Playboy. Hold on.
Not literal, not nothing like that.
Who the next Biggie?
Yeah, y'all right. I ain't never rocked the stage.
It's not exactly, bro. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have that debate about that. I'm saying that Nipsey was on his way up.
On his way up
right?
where?
The spaceship was counting down for Nipsey. Huh?
Listen
Brother.
to what I'm saying, fellas. Can I just drop
So
this
hold
little
on, so
nugget right
you-
here? Nipsey was
I didn't
probably
know-
a great dude,
I
but his
know-
music wasn't all that great.
I
Don't try
know-
to put him up there musically. Just say that you
Yeah.
respect him as a person or what he did in Cali and all that. Don't ever try to put his
real
music
quick,
up
real
there with
quick.
some of the great
Slim,
people. My bad.
Slim, hold
Yeah.
on real
I
quick.
didn't.
One at a time,
I'm not doing that. We're not debating on whether or not he was good or not.
Yeah.
I'm saying in this moment, I think Puff understand what a star look like.
Wow.
Right? And he understand that, oh, this is about to be a big record, a big album. He understands that part.
Put him on
So
order.
in that moment, he's next to a star.
Nipsey on? Was it not?
Hold on, Playboy. I gotta start muting y'all because I want to get it one at a time. We gonna get your chance in the box. I got you, Playboy. Let me get Poppy and Honor to go through it, and then Playboy next. I'm gonna bring you and Slim into the box. But we got to be able to hear what's going on here. You feel me? But I got you next. You know it's love, OG. So Poppy and Honor, lay your premise out again, and Poppy, let me get the retort. But I got y'all.
Let Poppy go real quick.
Poppy,
My bad.
bro?
Arnold, you my guy, man. Even though you a West Coast nigga, you still my guy, man, right? Don't you ever in your fucking life compare Nipsey Hussle with the great Biggest Mom, okay? That's nasty work right there, fam. No, Nipsey Hussle was like an average rapper at best, bro. I'm sorry. Nipsey became a quote-unquote legend when he died. While he was alive, his rap wasn't all of that. His rap was just at best, my guy. I'm sorry. I know he might be a legend to you guys. Nipsey doesn't get played nowhere else in the country like that, fam. You go to the South, nope. In the East Coast, nope. In the West, yes, bro. But y'all need to stop with that bull, bro. Y'all need to stop it. So don't compare that man to Biggest Mouth. Biggest Mouth is in the Mount Rushmore of rap, bro. He's part of one of the 4 greatest rappers, bro. Come on,
Hey,
yeah.
Poppy. Now I want you to reframe it back to the premise. So the premise is, in that room, who do you think had the position of power? Diddy, Nip, or the ladies? Go. Who do you think had the power and why, Poppy? And then we're gonna get Arnold to respond to that.
Diddy, like I said earlier, I'm gonna say the same thing. Diddy is the powerful guy. Diddy literally control people's livelihood in his hands, literally. He's the executive producer. He over there, quarterbacking Nipsey Hussle Records, right? So, and that's it, and that's how it is.
Nah,
Arnold, you
disagree.
still with us? Hold on, bro. I'll get you in a second. Hold on, let's make sure Arnold's still with us. I think he might have lost connection. All right, so now, before we'll wait till Arnold get back, bro. I'm gonna tag you in real quick, but I need that I need Slim and Playboy to hold tight because y'all are next in the box, man. We're gonna let y'all hash out and get through it. So, bro, I'm about to move you in the center with Poppy. I need you to tell me who you thought was in a position of power and why.
Oh, that's for me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, the premise of him being an executive producer and he has everybody's like livelihoods in his hands. I think that you could say that about Puffy when it comes to a lot of the artists, but I don't think that he had that heavy hand as you think he did in Nipsey Hussle's career. Like I said, I don't have Biggie or Nipsey or none of them on my top 5, but I'm just saying though that like a lot of artists, they have like multiple producers on projects all the time. So just because he was producing that one track doesn't necessarily mean that he was like the giver of life or death or anything like that. It's not that serious. But once again, Nipsey was having a moment, right? I'm just going to the behavior, bro. Just going to the behaviors. Nipsey was having a moment and it made Puffy insecure, so he tried to establish dominance. That insecurity just does not translate into power to me. You know, a powerful is silent, powerful is secure in whatever room that they in. And I think that true power is secure enough for someone else to get all the shine or whatever, knowing that they're going to benefit behind the scenes afterwards. Like you can't even let the dude get shine in the room for 2 seconds without you trying to control the narrative. That's weak to me.
Okay, I like that. Poppy, what's your retort to that?
Brother, Diddy has been the center of the attraction for the past 30 years, bro. That's what he does, fam. Insecurity, he might have some insecurities in all the departments. At being an attention whore is not one of them. I think you're wrong, bro, but we're gonna keep it pushing.
I appreciate you, Poppy. Arnold is back. Let's see. I think he might be good. We're gonna swap out, put Arnold back in the box with you, Poppy. And Arnold. So the question I was asking him was, in that room, in that exchange, who had the position of power, celebrity aside, from what you saw?
So to me, in honesty, Puff had the position of power in that room, but Nip was a threat to that power because he wasn't bowing down.
Got you. Okay. I like that. So you kind of agree with Poppy. Matter of fact, Poppy, I'm gonna tag you out. I'm gonna tag Playboy in for this one because I think he felt like Nip had a position of power. So Playboy, before I want to get you into your exchange with Slim back in there so y'all get some better understanding of each other. But do you agree with what Arnold just said? That Diddy had the power, but Nip was being defiant. Do you agree with that, or do you think that Nip had the position of power through the whole exchange? What
Nip
you think?
had it because, for one, as a grown man, if somebody tell you you bet not clap and you don't do that, and I do, and you ain't get your punk ass up, and we ain't handle that, so who won? You gonna tell me what I wouldn't do? No, he did say that. Those was his words. I wouldn't.
No, but I'm saying it's like, I understand what you're saying.
My girl clapping.
Right, because the student.
But you drinking this little weak ass glass of wine, but you ain't get your bitch ass up. Bruh, don't try to do the producer shit with me. That's not gonna work. Because we already know, for one, Puff Daddy, he had hands in his music, but Snoop put that nigga on. That's
but I don't want to have a music conversation though, Playboy. Let's keep it to behavior.
But y'all trying to do that because you said Puffy was the producer. So you
no. What I was saying is we were talking about who was in position of power
in that room. Guess what? Nipsey had control.
Okay, give Arnold a chance to retort it.
Yeah, so I'm saying that he was the executive producer, right? Meaning that his money was tied into that project.
Bruh, if he's the executive, y'all bringing music into
I'm not even disagreeing with you, Mr. Will. I'm giving you a perspective about what that room is. Right?
I know
he put the money in. All right.
Go ahead, Arnold.
I'm saying that. So him being the executive producer, right? That's a meaningful title for Nipsey's project. So he was tied into it. But I'm saying that what I saw was Puff seeing a potential star, just so we don't have no more smoke on this panel, a potential star that he's next to, that, hey, these girls kind of giggling and kind of following him in this moment. I need to dim that star, right? He's trying to impose his will on Nipsey. So I'm saying that the student who is defining the classroom does not become the leader. The teacher's still the leader in that classroom. You're being defiant because you bumping up against the authority figure. Puff is the authority figure in that room. Everybody is there because of Puff. Nip is getting his record executive produced by Puff. His girl is in there, right? One of the girls is in there, right? And the Lauren is there because of Nipsey, and Nipsey's album is getting worked on by Puff. Puff is the swing man in that room.
But how did that happen though? So
Puff leave, that room don't happen.
But hold up. But how did that happen? Because that went through Snoop, bro.
Oh, so Playboy, he did introduce the
that's
executive producer and the
correct.
rapper, but I don't want to bring anybody else into it. So you got an executive producer, a rap in the room, both
And
of their
how did
girlfriends.
Puff be able to do that? Because
Nah, I
Snoop
don't want to.
was
Yeah, but I don't want to go down a history
that-
lesson
that-
with rappers, because we're gonna
that-
start debating. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I want to keep it to, because the Arnold did introduce it, and again, you're right. That element is important because of the roles, not the money and celebrity, but executive producer, rapper, his old lady, bop, 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 right? You still say that Nipsey held a position of power, correct?
Yeah, in that room at that time.
Absolutely
yeah,
now.
Try to do that, yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Now
actually,
let's get Slim.
Can I say
Hold on, let
something?
me get Slim in there. Yeah, first you go Poppy, and then we're gonna have Slim have the floor uninterrupted, and then Playboy get a chance to respond to both of y'all. Go ahead, Poppy.
The thing is that hold on, honey Pat, man, relax, man. Damn. You nigga, you say mad honey patch, man.
Honey Pack is crazy, bro.
Yo, the reason why this is, bro, listen, the people that made the connection was the lady that he got a kid with. What's her name? Lauren London. Yeah. Lauren London and Cassie are besties. We're besties. Yeah. It's obviously I cannot prove it, but it's a super huge chance that Diddy was doing freaky shit with both of them.
Okay.
Since they were besties, they were like living together, besties, kind of besties. So you know how Diddy get out. He slow everybody around him, right? So when she started messing with Nixon, she's the one that brought Nixie around this nigga Diddy.
Okay.
So as a favor, they started doing the whole music thing.
Okay, I like it. Now let's get Slim. Slim, you got the floor uninterrupted, and then Playboy, you respond after he finishes, but you gotta let him finish. Slim, you still with us, bro?
Yeah. First of all, Playboy, look, man. Hey, we go ahead with that, man. Let's holler at each other like men, man. Just hit me out on this. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and I'm just being straight up. I blame 5-0 for all this. Curtis, all right? Curtis has made this video, right? Which Curtis has got everybody out here like brand new on Puffy. Hey, dog, I'm a Tupac fan. I've been listening to Death Row. I fuck with MC8 and all that kind of shit. Face, all right? I've never liked Puffy. So I don't want nobody ever think that I'm sitting here trying to take up for him or none of that, all right? Or Nipsey. Never liked his music. But I'm going to tell you this, man. Puffy, man, Slim go hard, man. So the way everybody out here now just, he in that box, and everybody just saying anything. I'm listening to people say, they using the word like, he's insecure. Like, what? Puffy is sitting in a room with Nipsey Hussle. He ain't gonna feel no great. Nipsey can't bring no moment that Puffy ever seen when it comes to music. Not one. Okay. So that's why I said to me, and back to your question, y'all, was if you take the money away, okay? Mm-hmm. When you take the money away, you look at posture. And when you played that video, ask anybody in this chat, Puffy didn't look this man in his face. He did not get up. Nipsey clapping was a sign of nervousness. So I can see him saying what he's saying in the reaction because the nigga said stop clapping. Yeah, I'm gonna keep clapping. Oh yeah, I expect you to do that. Okay, cool. That's a point for you. You're still not winning this game. Because guess what I just did? I just turned my back completely to your ass, nigga. Smiled at your boo-boo and said what's up. Because guess what? Your girl sitting in there with my girl. And my girl is your best friend, and she know what we all do together. So I'm going to tell you right now, stop taking it personal with Puffy. If you don't like him, just say you don't like him. Because I can't stand Alabama. But what I'm not going to do, we just having a show, and I'm separating my feelings and I'm just judging it from the outside looking in. If I just want to look at this as a whole, come on, man. Puffy getting a bad rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Playboy, your retort to that.
I mean, I really don't have nothing to. People
I have
keep
something. Can I
projecting.
retort?
They projecting their feelings like. I don't give a shit about Puffy, but I know he's a piece of shit. I know it because of just past shit with some of my family members, record deals, and all of that shit as well, and people I know in the industry. But, dude, you going to war for somebody, you don't like them, then why speak up on his behalf? You're trying to make him feel like man, ain't nobody picked up on Puffy, but Puffy has done a lot of bullshit and y'all know it.
Okay, we
don't want to admit it though. Like, know what the hell he just tried to punk at that time. They were young as shit. Nipsey was young, but quit acting like y'all don't know the links between that. Who linked him up? Because he did see one thing. Oh, I can do this. Maybe I can control. No, you can't control him. That's why he said, "Nigga, you're not gonna do that with me." And if you look at his chains and shit and everything, that shit didn't come from Puffy. Pay attention to who the hell been doing shit for people in the industry. Like I said, Nipsey was already known because of Snoop. His swag, his swag, and how his lyrics was off of Snoop. So Puffy didn't have shit to do with that.
Okay.
Y'all just want to, he's in a room and he tried to punk on all his women. Like, that's the goofiest shit I ever heard. And he's done that with men and women. Come on now, bro.
Okay.
Really?
I like it. Let's go with
Big Bro. He did that shit with Biggie.
Hold on, let's get Big Bro in here, and then we're gonna go back to Poppy because he disagreed.
Yes,
too.
yeah,
Big Bro, hold on, bro. Let me get you to the other screen. There you go. You good?
Yeah. Well, like for me, the retort to Mrs. Slim would be this, and I think that this is probably just an observation. I could be wrong, but I think this is the reason why things got a bit testy. And Mr. Slim, in his expression of what he feels, I think when he says things like, well, the only reason that you guys feel that way is because of how you feel about Puff or because the documentary influenced you, I think that that's a bit of an insult on our intelligence. It's like, I think that there are people out there who can remove themselves from what it looks like in the public sector as far as everything that went down in that documentary. And they can just answer the question that bro posed when he was like, take the celebrity out of it. So when we say that Puffy looked as if he was insecure, so he had to interject, and that just doesn't read as power, that has nothing to do with how you perceive that I perceive him because of a documentary. It's a bit insulting, especially when you're talking amongst men. It's a bit, it's almost as if you're invalidating, what you say about the situation doesn't matter because you're a sheep and a documentary has you feeling a sort of way. So it's like that kind of comes off a bit insulting and kind of disrespectful.
Hey, look, let me respond to that. I'm glad you said that. Now, I do not want you to take this personal, but you just made my point for me, dog. Listen, you in a way, I don't want to use no fucked up word, okay? But you're actually only doing this because of Curtis. How old are you? Let me ask you this. How old are you?
42.
Okay, you 42. All right, I'm 50. Watch this. You know the same thing that I know about Puffy before Curtis made the DVD, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so if you do know that, right? Now watch this. Now we have been finding out that, some of that stuff is a lie. Now, yes or no? Do you think Curtis is going out like a simp right now making this? Because his baby mother ain't in it.
Well,
just say yes or no. Just say yes or no.
Is he going out like a simp?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, so my question to you is, and this is straight up, why is he humiliating this dude? And we already seen him. We know he's fruity. We know we knew he was doing this when Tupac was living. So why all of a sudden more energy for Puffy?
I think that that 50 is being influenced by Robert Greene. He's a friend of the person who wrote the 48 Laws of Power. I think they
Robert
actually wrote a
Greene.
book. I think that's his name. I could
Wait a
have the
minute.
author wrong.
Is that the white man name you can name? Out of all the white men you could have
Yeah, it
named,
is Robert
you
Greene.
said
Let him land
Robert
it.
Let me land
Greene?
it. Let me
Let him land
let
it.
me land it. Let me land it. So he's close friends with Robert Greene. They actually collabed together on a book, what's called the 50th Law of Power. If you read the 48 Laws of Power, you would see that it's a bit Machiavellian. In other words, it says that, if you have someone who is an enemy of you, regardless of the slight, you're supposed to spend every waking moment to make sure that they're utterly destroyed. So like if you read that book, and it kind of gives a little bit of insight on how 50 brain works, that's basically what he's doing. He see a person who's an op who offended him, or who rubbed him the wrong way. He see that he's down. So in order to bring about his destruction faster, and to kick him and stomp him while he's down, right?
So let me ask you a question.
Basically
Hold up.
that's
Let's go back
Machiavellian.
and forth real quick.
That's how he handled conflict.
Let's go back and
Sure.
forth real quick. Watch this. Because I done read all them books while I was in the box. All right. So I'm tired of people trying to use Machiavelli, 48 Laws of Power, just throwing them into
the people that are in power, they read them as well. People who have real power actually goes by those books too.
It's actually other books that they read.
It's actually taught. It's actually taught in the School of Business, along with Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
I feel you. So like they got the books that only us, the black rappers, read. Is it like The Art of War, 48 Laws of Power?
I think that's false.
Okay. No,
I don't think us
that's why
black
he wrote
rappers
the
read it.
50th law. Oh, let's see what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, excuse my French, you're dealing with a bitch ass nigga like 50 Cent. Okay. This nigga said the 50th law. He's a clout chaser. Okay. What he also to me is doing is cooning to the utmost. Because if you're gonna sit here, you just said he's doing all this, bringing this enemy way down. He in the feds, dog. So you can't really kick him. Okay. You should then you gonna lie, say the nigga sent you flowers. Okay.
He is kicking him. In the court of public opinion, he's kicking him.
Hold on. But guess what? You know what 50 know? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give him this credit. And I'm not talking about you or nobody on this planet. He knows a lot of dumb niggas with smartphones.
Well, no. That's actually what Puffy knows, because him and his lawyer team, they concoct a diversion out there by trying to make Cassie look bad in the court of public opinion, and it worked. If you take a look at the documentary, and I do think that the documentary did have some good insight. I'm not saying that all of my views are because of that, right? But if you look at the documentary, if you look at I'm gonna land it. If you take a look at it, if you listen to how the jurors were, right? The jurors were heavily influenced by his celebrities. They even talk about how they had teams out there that would come out of the courtroom and go directly to the blogs in order to get their narrative out. So it's actually 50 who are talking about dumb people with smartphones. That's actually Puffy's strategy.
Most people on his level.
It is very accurate.
So that's what most people on his level do, right? So what makes Puffy so fruitier and weirder and all of this other stuff than 50?
Well, no. Well, I'm not saying that Puffy isn't as weird or fruitier. I'm just saying that, like, the whole premise is, well, why is he doing this? The man's already down. The man's already in feds. Why he's doing that? He's doing it for total annihilation. I feel like he was influenced by Robert Greene in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, which actually took Machiavellian concepts that people in the business world have been using for hundreds of years, and it actually made it into the lap of someone who's in the penitentiary, or someone who's like a rap dude, as you so speak. These concepts aren't new. These concepts have been around since almost the beginning of the time. What did Shaka Zulu say? What did he say about an enemy? You crush him while you can, or he'll rise at your throat. That's what he's doing.
Hey, you know what we say in the streets? Stop fucking snitching. See, guess
Well,
what?
I mean,
And since you want
well,
to say all that,
snitching,
right?
yeah,
Watch
snitching
this.
is a
Hold
tool.
up.
Exactly.
Hold
If
up.
I want
Listen.
to
Hold
utterly
up.
crush
Listen.
you, I'm a
Yeah,
snitch.
hey, look, I got now this should change your whole view about 50. You ready for this? How the fuck you gonna be a street nigga calling street shit, but dry snitching on niggas on a consent? This
So,
nigga was on a television doing an interview with a white man talking about something that somebody did to his baby mother. And you're
yeah,
sitting here, watch this, listen to me, dog.
hmm
Hear me out. Because I'm not
hmm
getting mad at you. I just want you to understand where I'm going. Dog,
I
we
get
are
it.
giving this clown ass nigga credit for this.
No, see, that's where that's my earlier point when I was saying that it's easy for someone to get offended when they're sharing their views with you. It's because you're automatically assuming that I'm giving 50 credit. All I'm doing is explaining to you that I think this is the why behind he's doing what he's doing. I'm not celebrating it. I'm just
But is it
discussing
soft?
why I think
Is
he's
it
doing it.
soft? Is he say yes? Is he a bitch ass nigga for what
I
he
mean, I
doing?
don't know.
Just say it.
I
Is it
don't know
some
him enough.
sucker shit that he doing?
I don't know him enough. I think that
You
some of
don't
these
know. Wait a
rules,
minute. You
yeah.
just read off his resume, right? And you
Uh-huh.
can't tell me if he doing. Now you just maybe you look, dog. This what people be tripping me out. You used the word man 7 times. I counted them jokes. You said talking about we talking as men, and you know what you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do? You
yeah.
can't tell me if he a clown. You ain't keeping
Yeah,
it real. So
yeah.
you only talk about the good stuff.
So
And I hear
see,
something negative.
and this what goes back, to why it's a bit difficult, and why one has to kind of control their temper with you, is because it's like it's just insult after insult when I'm just
Wait a minute.
expressing myself.
It's
It's
not
insulting
an
because you're
insult,
insulting
bro,
my
but you
intelligence.
just sitting here saying
It's
all these
insulting.
crazy.
DC, I'm asking
Hey, my
DC.
bad,
Hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
DC.
on, hold on,
No, I
hold on,
want to
hold on.
ask
All you have
DC is
to,
one
all you,
thing.
hold
Hold up,
on,
hold up.
no, but hold on. I'm about to go.
So
Hold
how
on.
is 50
The
wrong?
But
answer,
I'm not
the
taking it personal,
answer,
Mr. Slim. I'm not taking it
Is
the,
personal, but that's just
Hey,
how
dog,
it
I
could
ain't
come
taking
off.
it personal. You
Puffy
good? This ain't
Yeah,
nothing but
yeah,
free
the,
play, dog.
for
the,
sure.
the
For
thing,
sure.
hold up.
Mad love.
It
the
seems as
thing
though
is,
when
the
Puffy
answer. Hold
has a
on, before you go
problem,
somewhere
he
else.
gets
Hold on,
When
Playboy.
of
Hold on,
them.
Playboy. Let's get a Poppy and then Playboy, and then we're gonna get Arnold in there.
the
Let's go Poppy,
the
Playboy, then
answer,
Arnold.
the answer that Sling is looking for to tell him if you think that 50 Cent is a clown or no, and the answer is no. What man
Wow.
can a clown, bro? Very
Well,
simple, bro.
that's your answer. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the
the-
answer. That's your
no,
answer.
that's the correct answer, boss. But
Nah.
look, the reason why is very simple. Those two guys have been going at each other for at least 20 years. Diddy didn't give him the credit on the albums that he wrote for, on the track that he wrote for Diddy. The beef started right there. Also, it's rumored. I cannot confirm this rumor, but 50 Cent kind of like insinuate that he actually smashed one of Diddy's baby mama. I forgot her girl name. Damn.
Daphne.
No. 50
Before
Cent,
Daphne.
15, like 17 years ago,
Hey, Miss Law, I'm
Misa.
on the dock. What do you need?
Misa, I think her name is Misa. 50 Cent kind of like insinuate that because it's a track out there. 50 Cent saying, Misa told me this and that, and they used to hang out with each other. That nigga Diddy got a bunch of baby mamas. You see what I'm saying? It's the
You
same
lost
baby
me.
mama.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's just
Well,
that's your answer. That doesn't mean that it's the answer.
You gotta be from New York to know these things, buddy.
Hey, dog, I
So
think both of them niggas is
I mean, you don't sound like you're from New York. Where are you from?
Bobby and DC. Hold up. So you're gonna act
what
like
that's supposed to mean, boss?
hold up, y'all.
Well, it's supposed to mean that you don't sound like you're from New
Y'all
York.
really gonna sit here and act like Puffy has never, for one, he messed with Biggie's baby mama, the first one. Anybody that Puffy has ever had something over, he dealt with the women of their kids. It was Biggie Small, the one in the first video, he messed with her. He's always went at the women because he knew that was the weakest thing for all these men. He messed with 50's baby mama because 50 was going after him about the money that he owed him. Y'all quit acting like Puff Daddy's been honorable. He fucked over everybody in Bad Boy.
You run again. You run again. You run again. A lot of listen.
Let him finish Poppy. Let him finish Poppy, and then we'll get you next, and then we're going to Arnold.
Everybody
he didn't let me finish.
Hold up, Jada
I got you,
kissed
bro. Hold on.
everybody talked about how bad Puffy was as a businessman. He fucked them out of all their money. And then when he got those lawsuits, he knew everything was coming down the pipe. Y'all need to quit acting like y'all don't know this shit.
Oh
Now,
my God.
I've been in the entertainment world all my life. Even
Hey
my
man, we need to get that. We need to get that DC Slim versus Playboy.
Hold up. No,
Can we get a versus with me and Playboy? Because he keeps saying he's a superstar, man. I think we need to challenge him on that.
Because all you got to do is Google the shit for real.
No, I don't need to Google it. That is funny as shit.
Stop talking about the shit that he has. Oh, he's so honorable and shit. Why is it that niggas, the most popular rappers, they not here no more? They dead.
Hey, Strada, I'm gonna check out, right? I'm gonna check out, but let me leave y'all with this real quick. Let me leave you with this quick 20. All right, you ready for this? I want y'all to keep this in mind. All right, here you go. Hold on.
When it comes to
I got something for you. Hold on. I need you to listen real quick. All right, listen. Never check the pimp. Take a peek. Listen. Never check the pimp. Take a peek at your hoe. Slim, I done called on her number, so it's telling you so. She might be looking at you smiling when you say who it is, but never worry, I ain't here to take your girl or your ends. So don't get mad. Just ask her if she calling a cab, or do I got to come and get her? Can you tell her, my man? Is this the boyfriend? I know a lot about you. She tell me about that little dick and stupid shit that you do. Hey, dog, your girl my boo-boo. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. She'll trip around the world in my lap. I'm in the back and holding on the cheeks of the cunt. Yeah, you might do a lot of fucking, but you can't make her nut. Big Willie, I hate to tell you, but man, your girl is a slut. She like to suck on them pussies and stick a shit in her butt. I got her dancing on tables and busting nuts on her navel. I get that pussy for free while you be paying for anal. You keep her looking good up in that Prada and Gucci. Never thought for a minute she'd be sharing that pussy. To make a long story short, I'm banging your girl. Slim, you ain't doing it right. Dog, I be rocking her world. So ain't no use in getting mad trying beef for the trick. You need to compliment me just for putting dick to the bitch. And I ain't rich. Don't buy her nothing because it's your hoe. You can keep her looking pretty. I'm going to stick to the show. So get your shit together before you try to take it too far. Yeah, you might spend the night tonight, but I'm going to fuck her tomorrow. So tell her hit me. Be easy, Strada.
Love, appreciate you, Slim.
Take care, boss. Hey, Playboy, I'm going to get back at you, man. I love y'all, man.
That sounded like one of Uncle Drag joints, bro.
Peace.
Peace. Love. Hey, Arnold, what you got on this, man? I'm gonna try to get out of this topic, man.
I love it.
I
I love a 70-year-old rapper.
Since my internet started acting up, it's like they talk about something different. I missed something.
Yeah, they were shifting in between the intentions of 50, right? So they was talking about whether 50 was righteous and upright in the smear campaign with the Netflix joint. So they kind of moved past the position of power, and we were assessing whether 50 Cent, and doing this documentary, knowing that he got history with Puff with money and the baby mama shit, is what 50 did upright. So big bro, my brother's argument is, in the 48 laws of power, you crush your enemy totally. What Poppy and Slim was on was what 50's doing. No, I'm sorry. I don't think Poppy was saying this, but what Slim was just saying was 50 is just as fucked up as Puff. Period.
Yeah, I'm saying that 50 is a shrewd businessman too. Like Puff, he might not have the sexual proclivities that Puff got, so he stay clean. Like I feel like in the current political climate, it's less of an appetite pause for that type of stuff, right? Yeah. Nobody, no Diddy, the kid stuff. Nobody messing with that right now. So if you a shrewd businessman, that's our president right now. That's okay. Right, but you a true businessman and you doing this stuff behind closed doors. All right, now we're gonna take you down. I think that's the part of it. So he get to be clean because he just doing basically the mood of the country.
10-4. I like that. That goes into a question I got, right? So let's go Arnold, Big Bro, Poppy, and then Playboy for this one. Based on all of this, right? Arnold, do you think the culture has normalized the sleeping with other men's women as a form of dominance? Or is that just the thing to do now?
Like purposely, like targeting her and taking her down?
Yeah.
it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate slam dunk on the ops. Yeah, the moms or the girl. That's the ultimate slam dunk. Cause you can't get that up back.
Damn. Okay.
It's hard to get that up back.
So that's the
They got you
ultimate
first,
play.
bro. Yeah. You can't get.
That's cold. That's
a
cold
diabolical
shit.
of somebody get on you. I don't think it's necessarily a culture, but I guess
Uh-huh.
we done heard about it. We know it's happening,
Yeah.
and it's diabolical to do that on purpose.
Touche. Big bro, what you got? What you think, man? Is this is our culture? Are we normalized to sleep with a man's woman as a form of dominance? Is that becoming the running norm? That's what we doing?
Yeah. You if you're not talking about drilling, which is what the kids was into for a while, I think that's kind of dying down. I think real hip hop coming back, but if they weren't talking about drilling, they was talking about having sex with someone else's girl. Yeah, I could get your chick. Da da da. Tons of rap lines and stuff. That's dealing with that. So definitely trying to popularize it, but it's deeper than rap because rap is just a reflection of what's already going on. And how does one define like the dominant male in a group, right? The person who has the reproductive rights for all the women that's in the pack. So that was the whole purpose of two males fighting to establish dominance to see who would pass along the stronger seed. So yeah, it's our culture is making it popular, but it's just highlighting something that's already in us as humans.
Okay, I like it. Solid. Poppy, what you thinking, bro? Are we normalizing this shit as a form of dominance, or is that just what it's always been, what it's always gonna be?
This is always been since the beginning of time, bro. That's just what it is. This happens in cartels. This happens in the mob. And I read stories about that in the mob, in the cartel of Cali too, where I was born at. This actually happened in politics, believe it or not. And I gave you something. It's happening. I mean, it was happening until like last year. What's the governor name from California? Gavin something, right?
Yeah.
The governor, right? No. What's the governor name? Gavin what? Gavin Newsom, right?
Yeah.
He was married to some bro, right? To some bitch, right? Guess you know who's one of the biggest Gavin enemy is?
Who's that?
That nigga Trump. Your boy Trump. Guess who started? That nigga Gavin got a divorce. Guess who started fucking on his bitch?
His son.
Trump Jr., nigga. That's how you deal, nigga. That's some gangster shit right there. Junior start punching dick on that hoe. And this happening everywhere, bro. This happened in politics. This happened on TV shows. This happens everywhere, bro. And it made sense. And it made sense, bro. It made sense. Who knows your secrets? I know a lot of guys on the internet gonna tell you, "Oh, I don't pillow talk." Man, we all lay down and start telling our girl all kind of shit we ain't supposed to tell her. You see what I'm saying? Who know?
Hey, bro, your girl knows stuff about you that you don't know she know about you.
Damn.
Exactly. So that's bro. Listen, bro. I come from the streets, my guy. That happened in the street all day long. If you a nap and then I catch your baby mama or one of your girlfriend outside, she on my food chain, gang. If she going, she going. We need to know a little something about you. Most likely you broke up with her. Guess what? She mad at you. Don't you think she gonna be willing to tell me a little something? That's just how it is. Matter of fact, she participate on us me getting at your ass, nigga. Oh, this nigga got this, he got that. Oh, word. Oh, thank you, baby. It happened in New Jack City. What happened in New Jack City? Nina start fucking homeboy wife.
Yeah. That's a good example. I won't even think about that when I put this together. That's really a good example. I forgot all about that one, bro. Let's get Playboy in
all the time, bro.
Yeah, let's get Playboy in. I got one more video for y'all that's gonna drive this point home. Cause I didn't think of the Nino Brown, but I think I got a parallel example that's going to drive this point home even further. Now, this is going to blur some lines, but we'll get Playboy's answer to the question, and then we're going to get this last controversial video. So, Playboy, are we normalizing sleep with a man's wife as a form of dominance, or is this some shit that's been going on and the culture is just catching up to it?
I mean, it's been part of the culture. I mean, you know, it used to be white women and it was a mistress for the white man. Black men, it was the side chick. And then guess what? Black women had the side nigga. So it's just evolving into that. But now more or less, it's just it can be a death sentence now because you're gonna have crash outs more now. See the white people, and then even some of the married women or whatever. Oh, okay, well he got that. I know I'm gonna get what I want, but now it's a little bit more dangerous now. It's just been going on since the beginning of the time, though. The kings, what they used to do, and the queens, they had their own quarters. They had all of that, and then she needed to come to the king to get bedded. It's been going on, bro. Now it's just a little more dangerous because you got switches.
Touche. Now, I do want to get to this last clip, man. Like this one, we're still following the line of position of power. You have a man that's on the outside or he's envying that power. And let's see the results of what happens when we start involving street shit in prison. So we're going to watch this real short, brief account of Nikki Barnes, right? And I'll give y'all context on it later, but I want you to watch it. I'll probably stop it halfway through because it's like 4 minutes. But I'll stop it when I think that the point's been driven home. Then we'll get y'all opinion on this shit because this is diabolical too.
Nikki Barnes gets put in prison. Guy Fisher is still on the street. Now, didn't something happen where Guy Fisher tried to take over Nikki's operation?
He was looking to.
Okay.
He was looking to. When he got out on the street, the guy was very smart, man, very smart guy. And Nikki really confided in him a lot, I think he was 26 years old, and Nikki saw a lot in him. He was a really smart guy. And then when he got out of prison, he started to do things. Not major, but he started doing what he had to do until he built himself up.
Okay. Now, is that the reason why Nikki Barnes started to cooperate?
That and many other reasons. He found out that major players in his organization would have an intercourse with a lot of his women. One in particular, she was beautiful. Shamaka or Shemay. Anyway, they were doing her. I think Guy was doing her. So Nikki said, "This is it. I'm flipping. I don't care. I'm flipping. These guys."
All right. So for context, we're gonna go Arnold, Poppy, Big Bro, and then Playboy. So Arnold, for context, Nikki Barnes, one of the biggest he was a big drug lord in New York, right? Had his whole operation going. The conglomerate was running. He get jammed up. While he's locked up, his man starts smashing his side joints. You know what I'm saying? His chicks, Guy Fisher, right? And they said up until then, Nikki hadn't said a word. He wasn't going to tell about nothing. Soon as he found out the homies is outside fucking his women, right? He started telling. What are your thoughts? I ain't gonna ask the question because I don't want to set niggas up to look crazy, right? But what are your thoughts on that pertaining to the Diddy effect?
Yeah. So the part about what a break a man's psyche, even I'm saying like it's dudes that 2 months in there had him making irrational decisions, right? But he Nikki Barnes. So if they got him, they got him. So he know he about to do numbers. And his homie walking free, because he might have been like, okay, you keep the operation going, you can keep the money flowing, keep the operation. And he find out, oh, you doing this? Nah, we crashing the plane. Once I'm not about to be here while you doing that. You're not about to be Nikki Barnes outside while Nikki Barnes is locked up.
That ain't happening.
Oh shit, Poppy, what you think, bro?
I think that the Nicky Barnes is a bitch ass nigga, right? He just he used that as an excuse. He used that as an excuse, bro. He was gonna tell regardless. He was gonna say, you gotta understand the mind of these rat ass niggas, right? They're gonna use an excuse to justify the telling. They just want to justify the telling. If he was about that, he would have put a hit on him. Nicky Barnes got enough juice to put a hit on Guy Fisher.
Yeah.
He was the godfather of Harlem, bro. You got hitters. You still got money out there, bro. They ain't to go when the feds come get you. You still got money in the street. That's how that works.
He tender though.
Quick.
He want him to feel pain.
Yeah.
Right? He don't need to get him out the way. He don't need to get him out the way. He want him to feel pain.
The Guy Fisher betray Nicky Barnes, absolutely, bro. However, you got to get it in the street, bro. Yes, he crossed you, but you got to get it in the street. You got to get it in the street. He just used that as an excuse to tell a homeboy. That was already on his mind to tell my nigga. Come on, bro. Let us be honest, man.
The way folklore go, I don't know name for name which mobsters told and which ones didn't. I remember their name. I didn't know Frank Lucas told until the movie.
Ooh.
Frank Lucas told police. That's not telling.
Frank Lucas. And look in the movie,
That's
like,
what,
okay, he told in the movie, but Frank Lucas is still ring bells. Right?
The thing is,
that's one of y'all boys in North Carolina. And the other dude, you know what I'm saying, Superfly, the one to get away.
Damn.
The thing is, a lot of people got that story confused. Frank Lucas told on police that was starting him. He ain't told on no street nigga, bro. He told on the police that was stealing from him. That's a whole different ballgame. Dude, Arnold, if police whoop your ass, you ain't got no choice but to get on that stand. That's not telling, bro.
The police part of the game, bro.
No. The police is not playing with you. You're not doing no crime with no police, my nigga. No, bro.
Yes, they was literally part of the operation.
but they are the law, fam. They are the law.
They're not. They're insiders. They're not part of the law.
They got it badge, homie. They got it badge, man. No, it's not that. No,
part of the operation.
Arnold. If me and you creeping and blowing, bro, that's different. These people was police. These people was police, man. They're playing by a different set of rules, homie. They were stealing the man. They were stealing from the man. He cannot get busy with him. The rules don't apply to them. Police is not part of that deal, homie.
Okay. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let's put a pin in it. Big bro, before I get to you, Sherelle, what's going on? What's good with you?
Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn down the thing in the car. No, I'm saying, like, Poppy is so right. Like,
okay.
You don't shut down the whole operation, all the money. You so emotional over hoes, right? Because it's like, when those men be living those fast lives and shit like that, yeah, they be having bad bitches. But these ain't no, oh yeah, we met in elementary school. I know her family. These is sack chasers, right? These is bitches that want to be with you because you the man and you got the money. So, like, if you understand that about these women, then you know you go to jail, she's going to go after the next man who got the money. You don't shut down the whole operation and start snitching and going against the code because you emotional over women. That's just an excuse, right? Because if they wanted to make him feel pain, put him in a cellar. You got niggas on the street, lock him up, torture this nigga, waterboard this nigga. All the fuck shit y'all do to inflict pain, go wipe out his family. Y'all could do anything. You could still put hits in and control the shit from the inside.
Yeah, but when you cooperate, it's a benefit to you too, right? He don't just like, he get tortured, I feel better. You also get some time shaved off by bringing in somebody else.
Exactly.
But as a rat, you never gonna be the same nigga in the streets. So what is your freedom? You gonna be a nigga on the run. Nobody respects a rat in the streets.
I
In a
understand
real
that.
But
game
You
like
don't have,
we was in,
they got
that's no
enough.
life to live.
They got enough. I'm saying that these dudes got enough mattress money to never have to go back to the streets.
but you made my point, Arnold. That's the point. And Sherelle actually put more emphasis on it. That he had that on his mind the whole time. Him fucking on his women. I don't know if that was his baby mom or something. I got to go back to see this. It's been a long time that I even tap in with that story. But bro, he was going to tell whether he fucked the bitch or no, bro. He was going to tell, man. That's just a weak ass excuse, bro.
Hey, y'all, look.
Let's go, Playboy, then, big bro.
Look, for one, they was ratting, but people fail to realize there was a bigger drug dealer than just Frank Lucas, and he disappeared.
From Matthews.
This before Frank even got caught up in shit. But the biggest problem back in those days was niggas was snitching. It wasn't the women. The women was actually holding their secrets, making sure that they could keep that shit because they always niggas pillow talk. That's what we do, especially if you really trust someone. Because you might have your wife, but you got a bottom bitch. Because you're not gonna treat your wife the way you would do your bottom bitch, especially if you pimping and you macking and all of that shit. So they always had that. And then they always had their mamas or a sister that they trusted. No.
Answer the question though, Playboy. With all of this going on, was Nikki right or wrong for telling after he found it out?
He gave up because most niggas can't do time. You can be the hardest motherfucker out in the streets, but you can't handle that time.
So you think him telling had but that's the thing. Based on
that's not true either.
Do you think he was right or wrong for telling after he found it out? Is what I'm asking you.
Yeah, because you got tender dick because you shouldn't have been running your mouth to all your females. You had too many women.
So you think he was right for telling or wrong for telling?
No, he was wrong for telling. Don't snitch.
Okay.
Don't never snitch. What the fuck you snitching for? Do your time.
Hey, bro, you gonna add something to that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wrong for that. Like, why you gonna snitch? Hey, you knew you was a criminal anyway. So that's what the fuck it is.
Okay. I like it.
I just think that the whole concept of snitching in the streets is just put out there as a way to control the lower level dudes, so the upper level guys don't get caught. But they all snitching. The more powerful you are and the more money that you make in this game, it's like you got to be working with the feds or with the cops in some way, because how you think people are getting the supplies. The CIA
really trust, bro.
The CIA is flooding the streets with cocaine in order to fund the things that they're doing overseas. That's you know what I'm saying. So it's like even at the very top, those guys are dealing with the authorities. You got this snitching stuff, and people are going by this code. You know what I'm saying, and I feel like that they're just drones to keep the lower level guys in order. It's like it's all about your self-interest. That no snitching shit. It's like that got to be earned. It's like we got to be like family. Like I would die for you if I'm not going to tell. But it's like you out here like you're not being loyal to me and you fucking my girl. And fuck you and fuck all this shit. I'ma tell. Would I kill you or waterboard you? Like if I had opportunity, sure, but I'm already locked up. Like old dude said, I'm gonna get something out of it. I'm gonna get time shaved off.
Think about it.
Just like Slim said, ain't no honor among thieves.
But bruh, you was the boss. That means you should have picked better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's another.
I was about to say, Poppy, before you go, I got a real messy question, bro. Because I don't want to get caught on the snitching shit. Because I want to keep the show back to the Diddy Effect. Like you said, I think I'm leaning more to what you and Sherelle was saying for real. But I understand what bro was saying if it's falling apart. But let's not get stuck there. This is the messy question. Let's go Poppy, Sherelle, Big Bro, and then Playboy. Based on everything we talked about tonight, what do you think is more dangerous, Poppy? The open flirt guy? The supportive con man person? I support you. Yeah, I got you, girl. What you need? Or the good friend nigga? Who is the most dangerous when we talking about this Diddy effect?
They both the same.
Now you
In a
got to
way.
pick one. Pick one out of the three. Pick one out of the three. You got the
I think
open
what's the-
flirt, the dirty macker, and the good friend. Who's the most dangerous, bro?
Well, the good friend is a good friend, so he's out of the question. Let me put him to the side or her to the side, right?
Okay.
A friend, a good friend, he got a whole lot of benefits, right? So what's the other two options left?
You got
The
the dirty
open flirt.
Yeah, the dirty Mac person. Yeah, you should be with that nigga, man. I don't know what you even Or the nigga's gonna be like, yo, fuck all of that. I think you cute. What's up? Who's the most dangerous, bro?
I would have to say the Daddy Mac. It would have to be the Daddy Mac. Yeah,
He on
yeah, he would be the more. I mean, I'd say a lot. I'm not willing to say that most guys do that, but a good portion of them will.
Okay.
You see, because you gotta because it's levels to it, right? Because if me and you don't know each other, right? We don't know each other from the kind of pain.
Yeah.
And and me and Cherrelle are talking, right? And you trying to holler at Cherrelle, right? It's natural for you to say, man, fuck that nigga, man. What the hell that nigga Pappy, man? That nigga, fuck. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel no any kind of way. Is that Daddy Mac? By the letter of the law, it is. But you just saying, like, man, why you even mention his name? Man, fuck that nigga. I don't consider Daddy Mac, but I can see how people will see it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay.
So I think, yeah.
So you think the dirty Mac. Sherelle, what you got on this? Talking about the archetype of men keeping this Diddy effect in your brain, dudes that are always scoping and scheming for women. Who you think is the most dangerous? The open flirtatious nigga, the dirty Macker, or the good friend?
I'm gonna say the good friend.
Ooh, tell me more.
Okay, so I feel like dirty macking is a very normal thing for niggas. I think niggas is haters, right? So a nigga gonna get in where he fit in, and that's a direct thing to be a dirty macker. Like if you tell me, oh, that nigga Poppy can't speak English, you know what I'm saying? I'ma know, you know what I'm saying? I know you a hating nigga. You exposing yourself. And a direct nigga who just, you know, he always flirtatious, he on it. We understand what we dealing with. But the person that'll pretend to be your friend, you confide in your friends in ways you don't confide in men. You trust your friends in the ways you don't. You're more vulnerable with them, right? So it's like you're getting access you wouldn't get if you was, you know, if the girl knew you was trying to be on that type of time. So I always think that's the worst one.
Perfect. I like that.
It's not direct, you know, that's the only one that's covert. And I like directness, clear, concise intentions.
Solid. I like it. Big
Yo,
bro.
Strata. Let me make a correction. I wouldn't talk to Cherrelle. She got a big ass face, man. She talk about my English, man. Fuck her.
First of all, I didn't know why he been in America for 45 years and still talking. Poppy don't really live in America. I'm trying to tell y'all, this man is screaming from Colombia, bro.
Hey, Cherrelle got a big ass face, man. I would have talked to him, man. Fuck that dude, man.
Oh shit.
That's my baby. That's my baby right there, yo.
For sure. Big bro, what you think? Who's the most dangerous, bro?
Man, I agree with her. The friend's the most dangerous. The person that's straight up, you know, the dirty Mac guys, like you can see that coming a mile away. If you can see it coming, you can prepare. But it's those friends, you can't see them coming, and they don't hang around for no reason. You know, they're hanging around for like for an opportunity. That's why, like, you know, like I don't control chicks, but it's just that, like, you know, if it's a girl and she has like a bunch of guy friends, nah, I'm good. That's just not something that I go for, you know.
I feel it. That's solid. And again, this is perfect, but I'll let Playboy respond. We're gonna get to the wrap up, and then we're gonna close it on now. Playboy, who was the most dangerous, bro?
So you said a good friend, good friend, right?
Yeah, good
I gotta
friend.
say the dirty Macker, because if he's cool with you and everything, he's the one that's gonna make sure you crying on his shoulder and everything. And next thing you know, her head goes down. Oh,
Okay.
That's
funny. That's diabolical.
I'm just saying, like, because if she really has a good friend, that's what they're gonna be, whether it's male or female. They're gonna
Okay.
be. But a dirty Mac, that's the worst. That's the snake. That's the
That's the
snake
worst
in
of
the
them all.
camp.
Okay. Solid. Now let's do the wrap up, man. Let's get Sherelle. Let's go Sherelle, Poppy, Playboy, and then Big Bro. So Sherelle, I know you probably caught a piece of the show, man, but what's your overall take on the Diddy effect? And what I meant by that when I started the show is a man that is obsessed with only chasing women that are taken by other men. That's kind of we've been walking down the whole show in various ways. But what's your final wrap up and thoughts on that archetype of man?
Yeah, them type of men are like really weirdos. They're problematic to society. Anybody just enabling that is also problematic, and they probably would do it if they could as well. It's great that it's like we having conversations and people are bringing it to surface now, because I really do think that that's something that we need to like ostracize more and drain out, because it just don't have respect.
Yeah.
It's somebody who just, that's at the bottom, at the core of it all. It's somebody who's power hungry, who doesn't have respect, and like I said, like power really corrupts, man. I really don't honestly think that we should have power in the ways that we do. I think power should be definitely delegated and spaced out a lot more than what it is. Because we used to think it was just a white man thing, right? A white man are doing this, and then we see niggas like Diddy, you black as hell, but you get that money, you get that power, and you act just like them crackers. So it's the power. What power does to man, it really corrupts them. So that's my final thoughts. Great show. I was in and out because I'm driving, but it was a good show.
Appreciate you, Sherelle. Appreciate you. Let's go, Poppy, Playboy, and then Big Bro. What you got, Poppy?
This Diddy situation, actually Diddy didn't have power. He only got power to us, but the people that got power put him down. The people with the power was the Diageo people, which is the people that own Ciroc. And all of this is happening because Diddy went after them people. And Diddy took $250 million from them people. And right after that, those people is making him bleed. All of this that this man is going through is orchestrated by them white boys. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it, okay? They are the one that making him bleed. So, you see, Diddy in the industry, he was a glorified, a very, very rich man that flexes his money towards people like us, regular people. However, in the great escape of things, he didn't have no power. The power was the people that make him, and now they breaking him.
Okay, I like it. Playboy, what you got?
Yeah, I agree with Poppy. You know, the difference was the people that were below him, he actually screwed over. And he did so much shit that he didn't think he could be touched. And they tapped him and they let him know. Nah, we gave you this power, we take it away. So that's why he's doing time.
Gotcha. All right, Big Bro, speak to the Diddy effect.
Oh man,
Final thoughts on
yeah,
Diddy, the
yeah,
archetype.
I definitely agree with everybody on the panel. With the young lady saying that, you know, it's weird shit. With Poppy saying that, you know, hey, he really pissed them people off, for sure. I definitely agree with everybody. Just makes me think that, like, every ass you kick on your way up, be an ass you got to kiss on the way down, And I think that Diddy is definitely discovering how that feels right now. And then I'll probably say that my last point would be that it's just important that you are comfortable in the room and get validation from yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you have a good foundation and a good base and a good self-esteem about you, you don't have to like live your life homoerotically while constantly thinking about what your male friend group thinks of you, and trying to like, use them and take their women, you know what I'm saying, and having sex with them with the men that they're connected to on your brain. I think that shit's homoerotic, and I think that's weird.
I like it. So I'm gonna do my solo, man, because this was a dope show. I appreciate y'all for being here, but let me talk my shit real quick. So that's what I'm thinking, right? I got the new set. You know what I'm saying? You got the podcast going at the top, but this is very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is a dope subject, and
Yeah. On behalf of SPS, thank you for joining us and be blessed. We hope you left with more if you came in with less. Turn on the notifications now so you can see what's next. Tune in next time, the panel and topics gonna be crazy. Can we all come to a conclusion if we try? Yeah, maybe. We the ones with angles that the others can't see. We the channel that you need to check out every week. It's the SP, that's part of SP, that's part of SP, that's part of. We like to thank you. SP, that's part of SP, that's part of SP, that's part of. Till the next time, we pray you be safe and tune in, like, share, and sub. Tell upon gon' tune in and we out, we out, we out, we out. Yeah.